Hey, how's it going? Well, we got a whole crap load of people in the chat. We got like 6 people here. All right, let's bring up our first guest of the night. Bonjour,
Bonjour.
comment ça va?
Ça va très bien. I'm doing good. How are
Awesome.
you?
I'm good. I am
Merry
good.
Christmas.
Yes.
A little bit in advance, but
Yeah, same to you and same to everybody in the chat. Who do we
yes,
have
hello.
here?
Good evening. I see that Betty's here. Stay tuned.
Andy
Catherine
Gambino,
Morgan. Mr.
Betty
Gambino.
Hanks,
Good evening. Andy. Uh,
probably not paranormal. Who else do I stay
yeah.
tuned?
Stay
And
tuned.
I
Yeah.
Oh, we have Juliar. Hello, my dear.
Julie.
And who else do we have here?
Lots of nice people. Hello. Good evening.
Yep. Oh, we have 11 people now. That's even better.
Sorry for the cold sore. That's the reality of being really exhausted.
That's funny. Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl, hello. Good evening, hello. Yeah, I should get some edit going pretty soon. Just want to get
Nice.
that craziness of Christmas by and should get some things on the
Back burner?
yeah on like Jim Carrey says in Dumb and Dumber, let's throw a shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah. That's it. It is. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm
Hey,
gonna have
happy
to put the
birthday.
happy birthday tune on here or something. I need to put some
Is
stuff
it on
together.
today or is it on the 25th? Being on the 25th, that's like double double the gift. That's
Oh my. Why doesn't KFC not have toilet paper? Because it's finger licking good.
oh
And we're
my
off. We're off and running now.
oh my God. And I hated KFC before. Now it gives me another reason to hate it.
Yeah, I sent the link to a few people. Karen and Crow, Joe and Dawn. Joe wasn't sure what they were doing. I sent it to a few other people, but yeah, we'll just
Well,
hang out.
a little bit like me. Yesterday, I was doing a live stream, and like everybody was kind of busy. Everybody was traveling to family, so I saw that my friend Dom was in the chat, and I said, "Well, just send a message, Dom, if you want to come in." And
Yeah, that's what I said to him. Like when I came to your live, I was still in the process of sending out invites
yeah,
because about a week and a half ago I upgraded so I can have up to 10 people.
wow,
And
cool,
I think I sent enough invites that most of the slots are oh, Sunny's gonna come up. Sunny's gonna come up.
cool.
Yeah, I can only send out so many invites, and I think I sent out like between 7, 8, something like that. I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
Andy, I'll be in the UK in April 2024, so would be cool to meet each other while I'm over there, and I don't know, do a ghost hunt. That would be cool.
That'd be cool. That would be really cool. I want to go to the ancient Ram Inn. That is the number one place that I would love to go to
It's on the list.
in the UK.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
Sorry, and now I'm in contact with the owner of 30 East Drive, so that is like,
Did you see the video of oh my god, I can't remember. His name is Steve,
hmm,
and him and his kids went there.
The Ouija brothers.
Yes. Did
Yeah.
you see that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, those kids are have got to be the most mature and smart kids I've ever seen doing investigating. Like they learn
Well,
from the best. Like
the
Steve
guy,
and the rest of them are
Steve
great. They're
See,
great.
he's a great guy. He's a real down to earth paranormal investigator. When he goes around, he
Yeah.
really looks at very everything. And
Purple was investigating with a bunch of people. Oh my God, it was hilarious. I almost spit my coffee out. I don't know how many times. Rod is hilarious.
me, it's like I'm really big part French. So and the French, we talk with our hands, and we really we react on everything. And like when I react on paranormal investigation, you should see me watching a hockey game during the playoffs,
Oh,
especially
I
when
used
my
to be like that too.
especially when my team is playing.
Yeah, I never really got into watching the Leafs. It was always Detroit for me, the Red Wings. But
Oh,
I kind of lost interest after Steve Eiserman left. Like I know he was
mm,
their GM, but I mean, I I grew up with Gary Roberts and Joey Newendike. Gary Roberts played for the Leafs.
yep.
He grew up in the town that I'm in now, or yeah, in the town I'm in now. I went to
Oh
public
wow,
school with him. I used to play road hockey with him. He lived what 3 houses away from me.
wow,
Yeah,
that's so
yeah,
cool. I
yep.
I've always loved the Nordiques, but
Quebec Nordiques, yeah.
the Quebec Nordiques, even
Mm.
if they were like as bad as they were, they had,
They were as bad as the Winnipeg Jets back in the day, right?
but the games at the old Colisée in Quebec were like out of this world. So great. Joseph, how are you, Joseph? Um, so great hockey games there. I saw for the first time a NHL locker room
Oh
was
wow,
at the old Colisée in
wow,
Quebec. My
nice.
my friend, a guy with whom I grew with in Shawinigan,
Mm-hmm.
um, Martin Gélina, was playing. Well, he was traded through the years, but that year was playing for the Nordiques,
Oh wow,
and
cool.
he had his shoulder. He had the shoulder surgery, so he wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, my dad had great tickets to the
Oh
Nordiques.
wow.
So I saw Martin, and I saw him. I say, "Hey," and he recognized me. And back then, I was in the army. I was with some army guys, and he just told us like, "Come on down," and he just brought us to the locker room. We saw players and
Oh
like shook
wow.
hands with players, and like we were in the military, so the guys, oh, thank you for your service and everything.
Oh
Even if
yeah, of course.
back in the early 90s, army wasn't like that popular, even like in Quebec, but it was good times. And yeah,
Right
koala,
on. That's
hello.
cool.
So yeah, it was the first time that I saw an NHL locker room was when Martin was playing for the Nordiques. But
I only went to one Leafs game, and that's way back in like the very early '80s when
oh
Ian Turnbull was still playing and Mike Palmateer was in that.
no, a,
Yeah,
a
that's like
great player
forever.
that was playing for the Leafs with Wendell Clark.
Oh, absolutely.
Wendell
Tiger
Clark.
Williams too. I
Oh
almost said
yeah.
Tiger Woods. Darcy Tucker was another good one.
Mm.
Who else was really good from way
Doug
back
Gilmore.
then?
Doug Gilmore played
Dougie,
for the
his
Canadians as well.
yeah,
So
his son plays in the NHL, or he did.
oh
Was it Dougie? No, that was Darcy Tucker's son, I think. Darcy
yeah.
Tucker's
Well,
yeah.
is it Darcy Tucker? No, it's another. No, it's Shane Corson's son. He used to.
Oh,
He was playing for the Drummondville Voltigeurs,
oh wow.
and he as a young lady in Drummondville. So
What's up, Sonny?
Hey
hey,
guys,
Sonny, long time no see, man.
what's going on?
Just hanging
Hey,
out, just a holiday hangout.
Oh, right on. I
Finally
got the
got you up
invite.
here.
I was out in the shop working. Well, not working. I was selling a motorcycle this time again.
Another
You know,
one?
another one. I like to build them and sell them, especially
I
during
know.
Christmas time, because you're always spending all your money at Christmas time. It's
If you
it's
have
fun to
some to
it's
spend,
fun to
yeah.
fill up your money clip during Christmas time.
Oh, that's so cool.
What are you doing? Just like another little mini?
I think I'm gonna. I just messaged a guy about a Z125 Kawasaki,
Okay,
a little black motorcycle to match the.
right on.
It's a street bike, but it's got black plastics on it already. I don't got to do much to match the side by side behind me. Like the little one that's in the back, you can't see it. There's one in the trunk of that side by side that matches it back there.
Oh, I was gonna put it solo layout, but you moved the thing too
Yeah,
far.
look, I did good, guys. I did like really, really, really,
Nice.
really, 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 really good.
You're gonna make me cry,
Well,
Sonny.
I can build the hell
that's
out of a
good
That's
motorcycle.
good though. That's good.
when
Right on,
all the
man.
effort that you
That's
put
cool.
Yeah,
into a
Oh yeah, he
work
deserves it.
when it
Oh,
I
pays
yeah.
just
off.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been riding them for so long. I just got the eye for it. I know what looks good and what to do to a motorcycle, and then people, as soon as I build one, they'll start asking, "Dude, you want to sell that? You want to sell?" I wait until Christmas or summertime, and then I start selling them.
Ah.
I'm already well. I was looking for a second bike, but finally I'm going for a lawnmower. Well, a tractor lawnmower with a snowblower in the front. So
The one I just got rid of um, was a TW200. If you know what that is, that's the Yamahas with the big fat wide tires in the back.
yeah.
It's such a perfect bike for everyone. It's a
Oh,
good one to buy and fix up and resell.
I was looking probably a little Norton or little English bike or I don't know.
They're kind of expensive.
I
I mean,
know.
for me in this area, a Norton or a Triumph, an older one, they're
Mm,
pricey. Even some of the old Hondas, like the older Hondas, the
yeah.
72 C, like the what is it, the 200s, the older ones. They're even expensive
When
now.
I go around, I see a lot of them, but a lot of them need lots of love because with that snow that we have, like the rust is like the worst
Hmm.
enemy.
Yeah, the one I got was really bad. This one, the one I just sold, when I
Mm.
when I picked this up, it was real bad. It had a it, it had
Oh
a
yeah,
it had a whole new motor put in there.
you needed some love.
Yep, and now it's like brand new again. It's from
Wow.
you can't. There's nothing on there that's not brand spanking new or OEM. It's all original parts. They're very hard
Mm.
to find, but
They're hard to find, but when you find them, that's like
mhm. And
overwhelming.
that
Oh
one
my
that one
God.
was special too because it's so old. It's a 99 and only has 2,800 original miles on it, even 2,800.5.
Oh my
So
God,
yeah,
the 23 years, 24
hmm
years.
and
Wow.
they go forever. So you buy one that's rebuilt brand new that year, you never have to do anything to it. It'll just go the whole time you own it. It'll be good for
Well,
them.
those old carburetors
Uh-huh.
motorcycle. My first snowmobile that I had was an old Bombardier. You know,
Oh, I love
Sam, the
those.
one with the yellow cab.
It's a good one. The
Hmm.
Bombardiers are so good.
Yeah.
That was my first snowmobile. My dad, you
Oh
wanted
wow.
make it work because it was not working.
Yeah.
So I took the engine, I stripped it apart. I like went to get a shop manual and everything, and my father helped me put new gaskets and everything, wash the carburetor, replace all the parts that needed to be
Oh,
replaced.
that's awesome. I love doing stuff like that, man.
Second grade. I was 14 years old. Second grade.
Oh.
Rang! That was so cool.
This is
Karen, good morning, Karen.
Yeah,
In the
she just messaged me. She's
Oh,
not feeling too good.
oh no,
Karen, if you just want to, go and lie down, like you could always come on another time, my friend, if you're not feeling good. It's up to you.
those headaches. That sucks.
I remember, guys. I think this was the first truck that I got and fixed up and sold right here. Oh my goodness,
Wow.
I
Hang
got
on a
the
second.
touch. I'm
I
telling
gotta
you, I can
show
make
it
them look
all.
good. That's a
Those are
79.
Chevrolet.
Yeah, I sold that in 94, I think, 1994. But that was a 79 Chevy stepside.
Wow.
And it's big. It's almost as big as a house.
Yeah, have you seen the tires on
That
that
one,
thing?
that one I did really good on too. My first one, and that's the one that got me hooked. I fixed it up, and I seen, like, after I started fixing up cars, everybody would say, hey, do you want to sell that? That's so cool, because it had stuff they never seen before. So yeah, but a snowmobile, I've never ridden one.
No,
The only Bombardier I've ever ridden is a quad, and they
it's
are a beast. 650cc quad. It's a beast. They're fast.
I know, but I have a friend here in Quebec. He's a race car driver,
Uh-huh.
and uh, before the pandemic, he got sponsored by BRP at the Trois-Rivières Grand Prix, and they took a Maverick. They modified the shit out of it. Ugh, the beast.
They
You see
use
the
the
new
what?
the new side by side, the Maverick.
Oh,
Is it the
not the old
Maverick?
car? I thought you were talking about the old car.
No, but they have the brand new side by side. It's really wide. It's turbocharged.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it was called, but okay.
I think they're called the Maverick, and
Oh,
they
I do
like
know what you're talking about. Yep.
they removed the passenger seat and they put the cooler for the turbo there.
Oh wow,
Oh my God. He was
wow.
like lapping out the whole field. They had to put weights in the car because it was too freaking fast.
That's funny.
Oh
First
yeah.
sled that I was ever on was a ski-doo.
Oh.
I was just a little kid, the ones with the big monster fronts on them.
Yeah. And
Uh,
we had a Bombardier, the one with the yellow cab, and we had
hmm
a Snow Jet, the blue cabs with a Yamaha engine.
Oh, I don't remember
We'll
those.
see.
I remember the
496.
Arctic Cats and the
The Arctic
Ski-Doos. With the Arctic Cats, like some of
This
them
is
could
the
really
this is our
scream.
our race car right here, and we like to add motors, man. So this has got two 350s,
Oh,
I'm moving
two
into your
350s with
garage,
nitrous.
Sonny.
It's
oh my
That's
two.
Lord.
sweet.
They're just stacked side by side, but there's two
Right on.
350s, six carburetors,
Oh,
and
Right
nitrous.
on. Sweet.
That's our other
oh,
toys that we do down here, man. So I do
oh my God.
motorcycles and I help build dragsters and I build trucks. The dragster, I wish I could say like that was my idea, but that's all Rocky Phillips. There's a picture of him back here. You guys can't see him. That's all that
My
man
Nice.
right there. He
Have
owns and
you,
designed the
Sonny?
build on that car. He built that
Nice.
car.
Have you heard of the YouTube channel called RC Basement?
I have.
I was watching it. I don't know, for some reason it was in my not notifications, but like something you might want to watch. And I clicked on it, and I'm looking on, and I'm looking at this, guy all covered in tattoos, and he's bald with glass, and he's got a green beard, and all of a sudden he starts pulling out like these like big RC cars. He had one there. It was a Volkswagen Bug, I think
Yeah.
it was. This thing was huge, man, and he sold it for $30 US. $30.
Oh no.
$30, man.
These are
no
so
way.
expensive. Like there's so many RC cars back here you guys don't see. There is a lot, but like these
Yeah.
right here, the RC cars are that's
Oh yeah,
probably
back
I got at
there.
least $2,000 into that car. Right
Oh,
there.
you
Wow.
got some nice ones back there. Really nice.
I would
Get
never sell one for
some
40
RC
bucks.
cars that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he's got some sweet rides
Oh
back
look, I
there.
got the small ones and everything all in the back. I got
Yeah.
it's the grandkids, guys. They get whatever they want, and then I can build anything. So they get special built RC cars and motorcycles.
Right on.
All their
if I had a
toys.
heated garage and a garage like where I could work, I
Yep.
would like have my toys, but
Yes, that's what it is. If you get a garage and you got all the tools I do, if you're not doing something with the tools, then they were just a total waste of money. So you got to
I just
constantly be using them.
I just modified stage 1 my Harley, so
Oh,
Karen, it's all good, my dear. Just go and get some rest. We
dude,
can come up another time. I hope
I
you feel
like
better
that,
soon,
man.
Karen. I hope you
I
feel better
even
soon.
took the computer, I even bought the box, plugged it in, did my stage
Programmed
1,
it right
but yeah,
on.
programmed it and it's stage 1 like it would be done in the factory.
That's cool, dude.
But the only thing I don't have, it's like all the tools to do like um do a stage 2 or like a proper stage 3 with like the push rods and the cans and
Would,
everything. So
would you would you like to see the one I built in the living room? In my living room?
if it's in the living room, then it's like a
Go ahead, big screen me again, Sam.
Yeah, I was just Karen said that she's just gonna go to
oh
bed. She's
boy.
really not feeling too good.
Oh, that's what it does to the clutch after I did all that
All
big
right, well
motor
just
stuff.
hold on a second. Sorry, Karen, it's a guy thing up here right now.
It is a very
It
big
is, I
guy
know it
thing.
is. I know
I
it
put a
is.
120 cubic inch Jim's racing motor in my Harley.
Oh,
My
Holy
top
shit.
speed on this bike is 228 miles an hour.
wow.
This
How
is what I
much?
use for the drag races.
How much did
200.
you say?
Let me 228 miles an hour.
Holy
Wow.
shit, you got wheelie bars on that too?
Oh no, just balls of steel, Sam.
Oh, that is that the
Mm.
bike? That's not the bike that you sold, is it?
Oh hell no! I sold this bike for like
Okay.
17,000. I made like a $15,000 profit on that motorcycle when I sold it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That was a good one.
Nice.
That was a good one. But yeah, that was it, guys. And I used to
That
drag
that
race
was
it.
the old Evo engines,
Hang
right?
on, Sonny. Hang on.
Well, it looks like a Harley motor, but it's not. It's a big, huge Jim's racing motor. That's why
Okay.
it's so wide and big. And my legs barely fit around that thing. It
Wow.
really
Yeah, it
low to the
looks
ground
like
though.
I
I
see
built
the
it low.
cylinder heads are
Oh
freaking
yeah, the
huge.
cylinder heads are huge. It's because it's 100. That's 1,999 cc's. That's the cc's of that engine. Just
Holy
under
shit.
2,000.
Well, we've got one new person in the chat. I don't recognize the name. Brickmaster G. Hello and welcome. And my sister, SB Tribute, has just come in. That is my sister, SB Tribute.
I made all the turn signals, brake lights, and everything for that thing.
Wow.
Nice.
They all look like they're LED lights sunk into the metal. So you don't see
Yeah.
them in the daytime until I hit the brakes or hit a turn signal. You don't see them. You don't see them until they come on.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I
the
I
brake
I
lights up
changed
the whole back rim is the brake light. It lights up that. So
I
it's
changed
pretty
all
cool.
the bulbs and I replaced them with LED bulbs. But they
Oh yeah,
do round the round LED.
I
I
like
kept.
yours.
Oh yeah, they hot.
See, I built a soft tail when I should have built your bike. I should have put this motor in your bike. I messed up. That was too much for the soft tail. It's too much. It doesn't have
Mine is
enough.
a street that's a street bob.
Yeah, street ball. That's what it should have went in. It should have went in that.
And you seen the new engine that Harley Davidson got out, the 131?
I don't like that.
No,
The new stuff.
but like mine is the new engine, the new how they call them, the Milwaukee 8s.
Yeah, but your cylinders are not offset, are they? Your
Uh,
cylinders are still in line.
yeah,
Yeah, the new ones are offset now, the really new ones, and it don't even sound like a Harley no more. It just sounds like a Honda motorcycle.
I know mine is a 2020, so it's like the first I would say the first phase of the Milwaukee 8 engine.
I love stuff like that, man. You can tell, you can see all this damn stuff I got. If it's got tires, I'm gonna be in love with it. It don't even have to have full. It just have two,
Right
and I'm
on.
gonna
That's
love
cool.
Well,
That's cool.
Tires or titties, and I'm gonna like it.
Me, if it's got tires and engine, I'll race it.
There you go. Me too.
I'll race it.
It doesn't matter how small or slow it is. I will race.
I used to race like go-karts because, well, I didn't have the finance to race bigger cars, but go-karts, man, with the Rotax 125 engine, I clicked at 104 kilometers per hour on the straight on the track
Yeah.
here in a town that called that for mines here in Quebec. And that wasn't the shifter carts. The shifter carts, they go 125 to 130.
Oh yeah. My buddy's dad used to race the shifter carts,
Yeah.
and he had two Rotac 90cc motors on each one on basically on each back tire, but it's solid axle. But two of those little motors, I couldn't drive it, and we only had one motor on there, just one of those Rotacs.
They're brutal,
and it's so fast that I couldn't drive it. I don't know, and his top speed was supposed to be over 100 in a straightaway. And that's crazy.
After a race, all my ribs were bruised.
Stuck in there.
Wow.
That's what I remember being in there too. You're stuck in there.
Oh, you have to be really fit in the seat and like. Look up! Sorry, my bunny's eating the Christmas tree.
That's funny.
Sam, I tried driving the cart he's talking about and just going straight. We were just trying to make straight passes on the cart, not going around turns. And it's 60 miles an hour. If you accelerated, you would spin out. Oh man, that thing's cute, dude.
That is I
thought you had a cat until she zoomed in.
He does have a cat. He's got a cat, a dog, and a bunny.
I got a cat and I got a dog. My dog is right there.
I had a rabbit like that, and someone stole him out of the front.
Oh, sorry about that. I
messed up. They pulled up, and I was like, "They ain't gonna take my rabbit." And they just got out of the car and grabbed my rabbit, threw him in the car, and took off. I was like, "It's like stealing my dog. That's messed up, man."
Oh.
Happy holidays to you,
hey,
too.
Solo. Happy holidays.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's my little mocha. I open the cage and she's got little cushions and she runs around the cushions, but one of the cushions is like under the Christmas tree.
Oh.
But it's not a natural tree. It's a fake tree, so I don't want her to be sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that would get stuck in her throat, his throat. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Her throat. Oh.
She's so cute.
Look. On their friend.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Chief, get away from that car. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
That's okay. No problem, Sonny. That is so cute. Your dog is adorable.
Bunny.
Oh, your dog is just so adorable. She's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. She's tired. She has not a rough day, but it's Christmas. The kids are here and kind of
yeah. Yeah. I was wondering on whether or not I might have to send the link to Dom again. I don't even know if he even saw it. Oh no, he did see it because on your streaming
he
says,
saw it?
Thanks for the link. Yeah. Where are you,
He'll
Dom?
probably pop in.
Yeah.
I know that yesterday he had like one of his nerves. Kind of like, and it was like he had pain all the way up his neck.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Out here, my rabbit, he got to go outside. He didn't like it in the house too much because the dogs were always coming, going out, and he would always chase the dogs around.
Oh no,
he ended up outside.
It's an indoor rabbit. It's a dwarf rabbit. So.
A indoor bunny.
Mine was a little guy too.
But through 4 years ago, and in my backyard, we had some some hares, some wild bunnies, and the female she had babies. And my girlfriend she told me, I saw a baby rabbit. Like, come on, like, and all of a sudden I saw that little gray thing coming out of the bushes. I thought, oh my God, it was like big. It's like, oh, that's so cute. That little tiny bunny. Oh,
Why is my mouse acting up?
Out in the country, we get those a lot out here.
oh yeah.
They're all over.
Usually we get more raccoons and stuff like
We
that.
I don't have those here. That's the kind of stuff I would like to see is raccoons, and I don't have any raccoons here. Just squirrels.
I saw one the other night, not last night, but was it last night?
Trash pandas.
Oh my God. I decided to take Harley out like the side door of the apartment. And I got just outside the door. I hadn't even closed the door yet. And I look over, there's a walkway that goes to the French immersion school, like right diagonal behind the building. So I'm looking and I see this big thing walking down the sidewalk, like on the other side of the fence from where we were, right? And I'm like, I thought it was a cat at first. And then when I got a better look at the shadow, I could see like the pointed nose. And no, man, that's no fat cat. And it looked over at us, right? And I went towards like the end of the fence, and I go, dude, I hope you're going keep going straight. Next thing I know, I looked and it went around the fence, and I grabbed Harley, and I'm like, come on, we're going in, because Harley would have went ape shit. Like Harley would have went crazy. So I just.
Oh no. My dogs will eat a rabbit, but they don't eat my animals like that. There was a duck that ran around here too, and they don't touch the duck. They don't touch the rabbit, but anything else they'll eat it.
A prairie dog. Oh my God.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh yeah, there's a guy on YouTube.
I missed that, Betty.
I'm in the city now. His prairie dog, his name is Puppy. When he calls it Puppy, wahoo!
Yeah, Yahoo! That's the guy I watch too. I love that guy's prairie dogs.
Oh yeah,
Yahoo!
Give me a wahoo! Wahoo!
Yeah, I love them things. I've never seen one. I've seen them at the zoo, but never like.
We have a place here in Quebec. It's in Saint Félicien. It's a zoo, but it's kind of a natural reserve. And there's a part of the zoo that you go like in a little trolley. You're basically riding in a cage, and all the animals are loose. And there's a place where all like the prairie dogs, you see the holes. And you see them popping up once in a while. It's so funny, and they come really close to the trolley. You see bears, like you can. Don't stick your hand out, but you kind of want to like just give it a stroke. But it's really cool.
Betty's saying everything, like she's in her backyard. She sees like deer, squirrels, birds, and bear. I miss that so much from living up around you, Jeff. Oh my God, I miss it. I really do.
Where I went to investigate last weekend, I was in St. Andrews, New Brunswick. They have deers in the town. They just go around the town.
Here are foxes, and somebody got a really good picture of one of the local Facebook groups that I'm in. Like, Buddy was standing like just inside his screen door of his house, or his door of his house, and he took this amazing picture of a young coyote, like just standing there, broad daylight in the pouring rain. Wow. It was really cool. Really cool.
I have a black and white picture that I took of an Arctic fox when I went to the station up in Allard. It's amazing. We were feeding the foxes like with our hands.
Yeah, I took a picture like through my like big bay window when I first moved to Eastern Ontario, and I'm just trying to find it here.
I don't got nothing exciting here. I had a bald eagle that comes here. Not a bald eagle, sorry. It's a golden eagle. It's big.
Oh, that's
And
better.
it's kind of
Wow.
cool. I at first I didn't know what it was. But yeah, I don't get to see too many cool things where I live. There's nothing here.
I
There's
was
just
5 feet
coyotes.
away
There's
from a fox
coyotes.
a couple of months ago here
Wow.
in the
I
park,
saw
broad
a
daylight.
bald
I got
eagle. He
pictures on
was
my
flying.
phone.
Sorry, Sam. I saw a bald eagle in New Brunswick. I was driving. I said, "What the? Oh my!" It was like, "What?" It's so huge with the wings and like, oh,
Yep.
the white head and the white tail. Oh my God!
I've seen a couple of those like up in the mountains where we fish and stuff, but not here.
Oh,
I
I've
took
never
that
seen a
picture
golden.
through a big bay window,
Oh, that's cool.
2019.
That's like a
Yeah.
wow.
perfect fox right there.
hmm
That'll
They're
make a good
beautiful up
old
there. The one that I
Yeah.
was like not
good old
even like
shawl.
maybe 5 feet away from, like out here, just down this down. I almost said down the road. I'm used to that down the street. Yeah, it was just as gorgeous as that, but they're on my phone, so I can't put them on here from the phone.
I would
But
have been
yeah,
wearing that thing.
All the cool pictures I have from like the Arctic foxes and stuff like that are like real pictures.
yeah, it's better if you can see. I wanted to do that for the longest time. Like I love doing photography, and I did a lot of it when I lived up there.
That
And
was
I
a good
thought
picture,
about
actually.
taking pictures and going and getting them all printed out and framing
Mm.
them and selling them.
When I was at the forces in Allard, we had everything to like to do photography. We had like the cameras, we had everything to like develop. And if you had like a color field, if you didn't want to develop it at the station, you just sound it down south and they'll develop it for you. But we had everything up there. It was so cool.
Yeah,
That was
basement.
my vacation in the army. It's not every day that you have the chance to go to the North Pole for 6 months in the summer.
No, I guess not. Wow.
Just type CFS alert and you'll see how high it is.
Yeah,
I
I think
was
that's the only good one that I have of. Actually, I have a better. I think this is a close up. Come on. I think this is a better close up of the one I just showed you. I think so. It might be the same size. I don't know. Is that bigger or the same?
it's about the same size.
About the same. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and there's no editing or fixing the colors or anything on that or sharpening it. That's just the way I took it. And
Beautiful.
through a window, through a big bay window.
Wow.
Uh, yeah.
Beautiful picture.
Thank you.
And especially when they have that get red fur and the black fur and the
Yeah.
white, they're so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I sent the link to Crow too, and he hasn't even seen it yet, but that's okay. I'm just looking to see if anybody's messaged me back. I hope Karen feels better.
Yeah, those headaches are it
I
sucks.
don't know what's going on with friggin' Facebook. It says you have to enter a pin. Part of your chat history is missing. Like, that is so stupid.
Hmm?
We need to leave it alone. It's crazy. It's like I checked my subs. I had 558. I went back again to check something else out. In a matter of 5 minutes, I lost two subs. That's YouTube doing it. That's YouTube doing
YouTube
it. So
is dropping me my subs like flies
it's
nowadays.
Oh, I know Crow is on. Yeah. Yeah, he's on Facebook. Hey, Lady Wolverine. Yeah, we have
Lady
people popping
Wolverine.
in from other channels that I've met people through. Great people.
Hey,
You get
Sam,
a
I got.
lot. Oh, well, Sonny knows. Is Sonny. I met them all through Neil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I met them
Neil's a
all through
good
Neil.
dude.
Yeah, Lady
Neil's.
Wolverine and Basement I met on Neil's channel. Yeah,
Hey, Sam, I got to jump out for a while. I got people
it's
in
all
their
good.
shop, and my wife's gonna be here soon with dinner. If you're still on, I'll jump back on in a little while.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
I'll be on for a bit. It's only been like not even an hour yet.
Okay. All right. It was good to see you again, man. It's good
See
talking to
you,
you. Have
Sonny.
fun. Sam,
Next time.
I'll see
Hey,
you later, brother.
balloons.
Thanks, Sam, for having me on. I'll talk to you
No
soon.
problem.
All right, have a good one,
Uh,
Sonny.
See
Catherine,
everybody.
my YouTube channel's name is Exploring Harley. I do paranormal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my real
One of
name.
my mods get on it and throw his link out there.
I'll even.
You're a mod. You're a mod on my channel, aren't you? I don't have YouTube
Am
open.
I? Wait.
Well, you should be.
Yeah, I think I am. Well, I'm good.
Okay. Oh, he just disappeared. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I've been having a lot of issues lately, like a lot of other people have. People go into their channel and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm not modded anymore. Well, that wasn't very bright now, was it?
There you go. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. You are a
So
mod, though. You
good.
should be. Oh, you're just going through StreamYard. You don't have YouTube open?
Well, no, I wanted to post it right here, but I don't know. Instead of opening another window, I'm used to working with two screens, but the
Oh,
girlfriend
okay.
is downstairs wrapping gifts, so I'm
Yeah.
keeping an eye on the kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like another setup here soon, like after Christmas. My mom wants to buy a laptop. She has eye issues, and she says
Hmm.
with a laptop she can get it closer. I don't see how, but I'm not gonna argue with her. I've done enough of that lately.
Well, sometimes it's like
Anyways,
it's uh, I I kind of get it. Like my Apple, I have a function that got like blow everything up so I can't really see up close and read like
she can make the letters bigger on a laptop. Like she has a tablet here,
mm,
but now I can't get into it. It's locked for some reason. I was able to get into it before, but I can't now. So yeah, she wants to get a laptop after Christmas. So all I have to do is like she's giving me the tower and the keyboard. So I'll have two setups here
wow.
because what I want to do is I want to take everything on my laptop that I don't use on a regular basis. I'm just going to put it all on a flash drive and ship it over to the tower. So that way I've got more room on here.
I have like I have my laptop. This laptop is like if I lose that, I'm fucked. Sorry.
No, no, it's okay. It's all good. I swear a lot on here
I'm
too.
screwed because all my editing software is in there, but
Oh,
I keep everything, all my footage. It's on. I buy external hard drive. Like the first one, I had a
mhm.
8 terabyte tower. Now it's full.
Okay.
Now I bought a 10 terabyte one.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but I
Wow.
film in 4K, and it takes
Okay.
lots of space. I know that
Mhm.
show films in 8K. I don't imagine the size of the file of that, but in 4K takes lots of space. But
Mm.
I love filming in 4K because the quality of the image
It's
is
clearer
it's clear
and
and
sharper too. Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
if you catch something, then you'll see it. Yeah.
I'm going to I just over here on Facebook here for a minute. I'm just going to. I'm gonna send the link again to Don. It's hard to tell when
Okay.
he's even on Facebook because he doesn't like come on. He'll just see the message and go, "Okay,
He goes to
I'll
post
have
like
one."
his stuff on Investigation 13. But I think
Hmm.
I know that nowadays he's really busy with his new project, the Parapost
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
network. And
Hmm.
after the holidays, I'm gonna do a live stream with Dom. He's gonna come on and explain to us how everything works, and
Hmm.
it's really interesting.
No, not that I know of. I almost said her name. I don't know if it
Stay
makes a difference.
tuned. Yeah, again, we don't need to see how those people's boogie pimples and pores that bad. But
That's
you
funny. That's
know,
funny.
it's cool sometimes when you have the gadget that can do it. Like try it
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's not all the TVs and all the screens that can take that kind of quality. So
Hmm.
that's why I go with 4K. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if one of these days, like everything becomes 6 or
Catherine and
8K.
her babies. Catherine and her friggin' babies.
How about booby?
Did I answer that already? No, not that. I don't think so. I haven't even put all my Christmas stuff away. It's still sitting in the bag. Yeah. My mom got me a really nice pair of black moccasins from Manitoba Mucklucks.
Mm.
They are really nice. My niece, she makes candles, scented candles, and wax melts for warmers. I got two like little mug kind of things with wax in it, like candles, and I can't remember the scents of both of them. My sister got me this amazing wolf T-shirt, but it's kind of like the satiny kind,
Mm,
and it's got a
yeah.
beautiful wolf on here, and it's the same design on the back.
That's
Um,
cool.
and something else that I've been wanting to try for quite a while. She got me some of that diamond art.
Oh,
You
that's
know
cool.
the yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I
I've
I
always
don't have
wanted to try that. I've got nothing but time anyway, right?
I don't have the patience for that, but I had a set of those and I gave it to my girlfriend Isabel and she loves it.
Hmm.
So she loves drawing. She's the kind of my artistic side is
Hmm.
working with a camera, working with image. Um,
Yeah.
she is the artistic one, like drawing and stuff like that. And,
Well,
you know,
anything
she's
that I learned about computers was mainly from my sister here in the chat.
at me, it's all self-taught. Even my editing is all
Oh,
self-taught.
well, like as the years went on, like I eventually I could learn on my own, and when I got to OBS, I'm like, no, OBS does not like me.
Hey,
OBS, Streamlabs, it's like,
oh yeah, I tried. Well, I still use it sometimes, but it that UVS is really complicated.
it
It,
is. The
it's
thing
like an
is,
editing software. It's more.
you need a roadmap to figure it out. It's some people are like, oh, it's easy, it's easy. Well, yeah, it may be easy for you, but I think it sucks,
Yeah,
right? Because
like
I
if
was
you want to
supposed to
get
be
yeah.
in charge of a camera for Dan Cloyce for the Hinsdale House. He was going to
Yeah.
set me up so I could, because I was on there all the time, right, moderating, and I couldn't get OBS to work properly. So
Oh
he
no,
ended up
it's
having to get somebody else to do it. I just gave
to
up.
to
I
do
gave up.
live streams. I think for me, and I think it's most of the streamers, especially on YouTube. It's
Mhm.
StreamYard is the best one if you want to show stuff.
Yep. Yep.
If you want to like it's very interactive with the guest we you have. But
Well, Melon's the same way. Melon is
Streamlabs,
very simple too.
in Streamlabs, you can have guests, but if you
Oh,
show something, they can't see it.
nope, they can't
They
see it.
can't see
Hey, Sky
shit.
Talker.
So, hey, hello, Sky Talker. So it's for me when I want to have guests and want to do like something
Yeah.
with people on, I do it on
Mhm.
StreamYard. But when I want to just stream alone, just like be there and blabble for an hour, I
Yeah, by
do it on
yourself. Yeah.
Streamlab. Yeah, I do it on
Yeah.
Streamlab. But I
Yeah.
keep the Streamlab system because, like, with the moderator, the bot, and the games and um, the store, just the
Yeah.
quality of just the quality of
You
the
need it for that type of thing.
yeah, because
But I tried putting Nightbot on here again, and I thought I had it sorted out. Like I thought I had the link dropping spaced out good enough so they wouldn't like one right after another. One and the last time I tried it was like I don't know. I did a test live, and the first one came out good, and I thought, okay, well, hopefully, the next one's not going to come out for like another 20 minutes because I was
mhm,
trying to space them out like 20 minutes apart, but you can't really do that, right? So I had one coming out, and then like not even 5 minutes later, the next one's coming out, and it's like, no, I give up. So I got rid of it permanently. But as far as streaming platforms, StreamYard is basically one of the easiest.
yeah,
Then excuse me, there's Melon, which is
I don't
very,
know that one.
which is very similar to StreamYard. But
Hmm.
with Melon, you can set up an intro to your show
Hmm.
that'll automatically and an outro that will automatically.
Oh,
It's the
that's
same kind of
cool.
setup as this. And then there's another one that a friend of mine on his channel had mentioned. It's called Eve Mux or Ev Mux.
Okay.
And it's very similar to these. The free version, I was like, oh, wow, this is great. On the free version, you can stream at 1080.
Wow. That's
The
cool.
free version.
That's cool.
StreamYard, I upgraded a while back so I could have like more people up on the panel.
Yeah.
And the only way you can stream at 1080 is if you upgrade again. And I'm like,
Oh,
no, 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 no. But yeah, like I want to try a live stream on that Avmox one.
but that's why I keep Streamlabs because it's like all the
Mm,
package that they offer,
yeah.
the store, the possibility to have a website because just
Oh, really?
to yeah,
Oh, wow.
what through through that uh
Platform?
membership.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Sorry.
well, it's through my
I just
monthly pay.
wore that water. I got a
Uh,
hole in my lip.
uh,
Let's try that again. Sorry, go
um,
ahead.
I'm looking for my words. Um, instead of paying monthly, I pay yearly, but they give you the
Okay.
opportunity to go on the site and create a website,
Oh, wow.
and
That's
you
cool.
pay
Interesting.
yearly on
Mm,
just one place, and you create your website. So that's why I created Exploring Ireland Live,
mm,
and I was looking for a store where the clothing were a good quality, and
yeah.
people were saying, "Well, don't go with Teespring because Teespring, well, they have like shipping problems and stuff
This
like
is
that."
see, this is my own design. If I can get my hair out of the way, and I just lost the headphones too. Um, this is my own design from from Teespring.
Yeah, but
And like I mean, I've
I
never had an issue with the hoodie, like the quality. It's
no,
never
no,
ripped or
it's not the
anything.
quality. It's I have
The
people,
shipping.
yeah, shipping, not the right size.
I ordered Joe's. I ordered one of Joe's like
Mhm,
4 or 5 years ago, at least now. and I never got it. I never got it. And
Well,
I kept on, like getting a hold of them and say, look, the content creator would like to know what the hell's going on too. And I think Joe finally got a hold of them too. And I don't, obviously, neither one of us got anywhere. Joe actually reimbursed me and sent the money back to me,
wow.
which he
But
shouldn't have had to do.
no, I know it.
He
It
shouldn't
should.
have had to do that, but
It,
that's Joe, right?
that yeah. I
Hmm.
would have done, and I would have done the same
Oh,
because
same here, same
uh,
here.
uh, uh,
Yeah,
uh, I
yeah.
know that everything. Even when I do the giveaways, I make sure that the people that won that really, because sometimes the link can be a pain in the butt because
Oh, yeah,
when
yeah.
you click on it, or you're not the winner. Yes, you are. Just like go again, and like sometimes it
Hmm.
goes the first times, and sometimes it doesn't. But
Yeah.
like the
Sorry, my hair
quality,
keeps getting my hair keeps getting wrapped around the friggin'
yeah, no worries.
cord.
The quality of the clothing, it's just great because
Oh,
if it
who is it
wasn't that,
that Cassie uses? What's it called?
oh, she uses another
Redbubble.
yeah,
Redbubble. Redbubble.
Redbubble, and
Yeah.
Redbubble was really fast.
Yeah, I
Uh,
thought about going there, and because I need to make new merch anyway. But I mean, I'm not worried about it. I don't go anywhere yet, right? I just sit here and run my mouth all the
well,
time.
you got a podcast there.
Yeah.
You
Oh
got your
yeah, I've been
niche,
doing
you
the
got your
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, I've been doing the
Just
podcast for, oh geez, 7, 8 years now.
well, it's
I
great.
used to do two of them, one, and then I had two, and then before I was getting ready to move from up there to down here, and I'm like, there's no way that I can keep up with two podcasts, one on one on Wednesday and one on Sunday, and try to pack and everything too. So I put the Sunday. Well, you were on my Sunday open forum shows. The one he was
Yeah.
doing on Sunday. Yeah, I ended up having to put that like on hiatus like indefinitely. I'm probably just gonna stick with this one, right?
Sometimes you have to do like
Mm,
like hard decisions, but
yeah.
sometimes they are the best for the channel.
I
I
had to change it from Wednesdays to Saturdays, my night shift show at 10, because
I
I'm the
wanted.
only moderator for Truth Seekers,
Hmm,
for Stephen Cambion. So I mean, I have to be there because he's a big channel and it's the UFO community. So I really
yeah.
have to be there in the chat.
I
So
I I
yeah.
I I. Oh shit, my hamster just went. I wanted to drop on Wednesdays not a long time ago, look, because like the views, especially in the summertime.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah.
2 days to edit. Oh boy, I was that was really hard. So I went back on Fridays. And anyways, like Angelo told me, if they want to watch, they'll watch you anyway.
What are you talking about, Sky Talker? Oh my God, drama music. What have I missed? Oh, she must have. I don't know what she's talking about because
I don't
nothing was
know.
talked about anything live.
No, we're talking about clothing. Then some stores are faster
There's
than other
always
ones.
drama everywhere.
Yeah,
Just look around, you'll find
I
it.
I I tend to keep away.
Me
Uh,
too.
I
Me too.
I
Yeah.
went in it a little bit further back, but I just decided to
Hmm.
like I when you work with other creators, you
Hmm.
kind of you learn from them.
You do.
So
Yeah.
working with Lomar and Angelo, well, taught me a lot, and like the guys told me that you'll get those like
Yeah.
haters, you'll get those
Oh
people
yeah.
that you
They're
get.
everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I think? I think, and I think some of it, to an extent, with some of these channels that are where the drama is. I mean, I'm not saying anybody in particular because it's all over the place. It doesn't matter what
Hmm.
community it is, paranormal, ufology. It doesn't really matter. But like I've always thought, like if there's issues between people, take it away from social media.
Well, if you want to talk
But
through a
it's not
screen,
easy
at
to do.
least
Like, I
talk
mean,
it to.
debunkers, that's different. That's different. You're gonna get squabbles online,
Oh,
right?
and
But I
even
mean, if it's something else that's
even
not
in the
a
paranormal, you
hundred
have
percent
doubters.
paranormal or ufology connected, if it's a personal issue,
Hmm.
take it away from social media. There
Oh
was
yeah.
a channel that I was on, that I'm still on, that I mod for, and I'm in their Discord. Um, they had to get rid of all of their mods because of one particular one that was had personal issues with somebody, and it ended up that like 20 to 30 people were blocked from this channel's chat, and the channel owner had no idea who had
Because the
done it.
moderator was blocking people.
Yeah. See,
Well,
the only way
that
that you can see somebody block someone or time them out is if you're looking at the screen. It'll
at the
show
screen,
you.
yeah, on the
It'll show you
on
who's done it. Right? But I
like
mean, if you're up there and you're doing a show, you're not, that's what your moderators are for, to make sure that
exactly.
everything's, kosher, right? But yeah.
Yeah,
Have
I
a good
know.
night, Betty. Merry
Betty, good
Christmas.
night. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in 2024. So be safe and have a Merry Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
Big heart.
Yeah. See, that's another reason why I wanted to do this live tonight too. Well, it's my time schedule slot to do it. But there's a lot of channels that are going to be doing lives on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Beardo's going live. I believe Purple is, and there's a few other ones that are going live Christmas Day. You know, and I mean, it's the same here, like, I mean, I want to wish a very Merry Christmas to everybody that is celebrating. And for those that aren't, or those that are alone, just remember this: you're never really alone if you're in a great community. You're always going to have people to talk to, So, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I welcome everybody into my channel. I can't remember really having any serious issues on my channel. Never. I've
Me
had the
neither.
odd troll like way back in the day, but I mean, generally, it just gets crazy. Now, if
I,
Crow was to show up here tonight, it's
I
going to go off kilter right
yeah.
away.
Well, I threw a rant once because um I got upset because I saw li, li, um a very
Oh, that's sad.
very well a fake channel. Let's put it like let's call a cat a cat. I was on a the channel was looking. She's not fake. I was looking at Jade on Ghost Club Paranormal. I was
Oh,
watching
never heard
her
of it.
premiere,
Hmm.
and I see Laney and Ben from Laney and Ben come in the chat, and I say, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I saw a couple of like weeks before prior to that Beardo did a topic on the guy that he's like
Hmm.
starting a podcast, and he said like he was like having Jade on his podcast. I said, nah, don't go on there. Don't go on there. And I don't know if she did it or not, but it's not
Hmm.
to me to like to tell a creator don't go or
Yeah.
but if she would ask like should I go, I would have said no, don't.
Yeah.
Don't go.
Yeah.
First of all, the guy's a scammer. He
Mm.
was scamming people out of money.
Well, there's a lot
Uh,
of issues going on with some of these places where people aren't investigating. People have been assaulted in that way, and these owners of these places are just kind of pushing it under the rug. You know Jeff Fent?
I know the name, but I
Okay,
haven't.
well he's quite the advocate for getting this out there, um, to make sure people are safe. No names have been mentioned about the places themselves,
Mhm.
but just like the general, like the states that they're in,
I
because
know there's a
it used to be
place.
really safe, and there's been a lot of issues with some places, and these places are obviously all more about making money than they are the safety of the
Yeah,
people that are coming there.
there's one location I don't like. I won't say because I don't remember where it is.
Hmm.
But I've learned from my friends because people booked an investigation to that said location,
Hmm.
and they arrived to a locked door.
Oh wow!
Nobody answers, and you call the like the person in charge, and she's like, "Nope, nope, nothing," or
But
like,
they'd already paid. They'd already
yeah,
paid ahead.
or she's gonna make up like bullshit kind of excuses to
Well, you're
like,
gonna make a friggin' bullshit excuses. Give them their money
yeah, I
back.
know, but
That's
like,
just wrong. That's.
yeah, it's really
Is
wrong,
it a
and
well-known place? Is it in the States?
I think yes, and
Yeah. Oh, I know. I wasn't asking you to say any names. I just wondered if it was
no,
Canada or
but
the States.
I don't remember where it is.
Mm.
It's probably a place where I was recently at.
Oh, wow.
For the people that know me, I was like in the US recently.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's just wrong, you know. Give
yeah,
the
it
people their
is.
money back. Or if there's issues like, women are getting sexually assaulted, and I'll say that right out on my channel. I don't care because that's what's been happening. There's been sexual assaults, um,
That's
and this and that, and these people that own these places have been made aware of this. They've been told by people, but there's a lot of people that are afraid to come forward too. But I mean, if these places are going to do this and not deal with what's
well, if
going
they
on when
don't
they've
know
been
what's
told
happening,
time and
it's
time again, it's all about friggin' money. That's all it's about.
is it what it's guys that like grab a certain
Basically,
part.
like that. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I mean, that's just wrong. Like
That never
a lot of these places, like schools go to trips for these
hmm,
places during the daytime, like a museum visit kind of thing, right?
okay, yeah.
Now, if these functions find out about all this stuff, they got no money coming in. They're only going to get money from these people that are investigating that know nothing about it.
Well, first they have to like the person that got assaulted, they have to get in contact with the owner of the
But that's
this.
just it.
If
Some people
it's
are
the
obviously
owner
they don't
that
want to.
if it's
But
the owner that
the owners
did it,
do know about a
well,
lot of these people and what's going
you you
on.
you
They're sweeping it under the rug.
you have well,
It's
if
wrong.
it's the owner that that did it, or if he's on it, well, I would
Well,
go
no, the
higher.
owners know about the other people that are doing this to these people that are coming in
Well,
to
go to the
investigate.
authorities. I'm sorry, but go to the authorities.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I know.
That would be my advice.
But a lot of people would be too ashamed to come forward,
I know, and
you know?
that's the sad thing because
Yeah.
uh
I can't say
I
I blame them though for
no
not wanting to,
and
publicly out themselves for, for something like that. But I mean, what I'm saying is basically it's just wrong all the way around.
Oh
It's
yeah.
wrong all the way
Oh
around.
yeah.
If you're letting shit like this happen at a place you own that people aren't investigating and you're making all kinds of money more than what you should, because prices are friggin' outrageous these days to investigate in the States.
For those
It's wrong. It's
for
wrong.
those that know me or starting
Hmm.
to know me knows
Yeah.
that I never talk shit. I never talk bad of anything. I
No, you never do.
love
Nope. You're on the
everybody.
up and up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
In my latest investigation, when I went to the States, I won't
Hmm.
say the place in Wildwood. I've uncovered something on one of the doctors, and
You just said the place.
well,
But
yeah, but
this was in the
anyway,
past. Yeah, this was something that
yes,
happened
but
in the past when it was open, right?
you're gonna see it on my channel, but
Oh, cool. Cool.
when the clinic was in function,
Hmm.
and you have to remember that was 1906,
Hmm. Yeah.
1910, about that time.
Hmm.
The mentality was something else.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Well, we may uncover that one of the doctors, well, he was liking the ladies. And the other doctor, well, he wanted to cure the ladies that like ladies and men that like men.
That's just wrong.
Because
These days, that would never
back
happen.
then, it was considered a mental illness.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they would go for an alternative kind of medicine to try to cure them.
Yeah,
So
like a alternative therapy kind of thing.
exactly, and in
Oh,
Wildwood they had those electric baths, electric shock baths and
that's
stuff.
crazy. These
Yeah.
days, you'd be dead. Do something like
Yeah,
that.
and just uncovering that, I was feeling really really uncomfortable. I was
Oh, no doubt.
feeling
No
bad
doubt.
because I was like, okay, but and I was putting emphasis on like you have to know they were living in another time. And
Hmm.
sometimes people investigate, but they have the mentality of a 20th or 21st century person.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
put your head
Exactly.
into the person that lived like in the 19th and early 20th century.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
back
Yeah.
then, well, everything was
Yeah, but they
different.
got away with it, Cheryl, because they were doctors. That's the
And
whole shitty thing
exactly,
about it, right? Yeah.
exactly, because it was like kind of an alternative clinic, but they went through medical school. They were certified doctors, but they just decided to work without medicine, just with
Hmm.
a
Alternative
bath,
methods.
yeah, a
Scary
bath
alternative
and
methods. Yes. Yeah.
sunlight, well, lamps and
Well, the
oh,
thing is, they did that at oh, what's it called? That big, huge place. I can see it in my head. I can't think of the name. Well,
um, well,
yeah, that place.
uh, uh,
um,
medicine.
no, not Madison Seminary.
Well,
Oh,
you get
the one that's been on TV all the time.
Beverly Hills,
Joe went to it. Cassie and Jason and Karen went to it.
Beverly Hills.
That's it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
Beverly
what they
Hills.
used to do. That's what they used
Yeah,
to do on the second floor. That they had all the beds there in
yeah.
the
Well, that was
windows.
a TB hospital. That was a tuberculosis hospital.
Yeah, that's
But
true too. That
Wildwood
was true.
Sanitarium, prior to being a tuberculosis hospital, was an osteopathic clinic
Oh, okay.
run by Dr. Anderson, Dr. Perry. But when the tuberculosis outbreak came,
Hmm.
the state commandeered the building to put
Okay.
tuberculosis patients. And
Oh,
around that time, the doctors were kind of starting to kind of partying and around
Mm.
that time. So,
Okay.
and nobody knew really what was the deal, why the doctor were like parting ways. And
Oh,
I'm pretty
wow.
sure that the other one that was trying to cure uh, gay people, well, knew about his partner, well, sleeping and impregnating probably
Oh,
half of
wow.
his female patients
That's sick.
because they
That's
were
sickening.
doing abortions. But why would you do abortion
What,
when
getting
you,
people pregnant so you
well,
can see
when
how an
you have an
abortion works? That's sick.
osteopathic clinic, you're not
That's
supposed
sickening.
to do abortions,
Yeah, that's
but they
sickening.
were doing it. So, yeah.
No, we weren't talking about Penhurst. We're talking about Wildwood
Wildwood
Sanitarium.
Sanitarium in
Yeah, Wildwood
Salamanca,
Sanitarium.
New York.
Yep.
Really active place,
Yeah.
really haunted place.
Yeah. Oh man, I want to go to Hinsdale so bad.
Oh,
I'm gonna make
last
it happen in the summer somehow.
last time I went,
Somehow.
I slept. I got too much affected. I came there, was hyper, was happy, and I was with my friends, the guys from the Outcast, guys from
Yeah.
Quebec. My
Yeah. Well, you've been there
and
twice now.
yeah, it was my second time,
Yeah.
and
Well,
I got so overwhelmed by the activity, by the energy, I started sweating.
oh wow. Yeah, I've seen some people say, "Oh, I've been there. There's no activity. Nothing happened. I didn't hear anything inside or outside." You people that say that the grounds are more haunted than the house,
Oh
nothing
yeah,
happened. And I'm like, the thing is, it's different for everybody.
yeah,
It's
and,
different. Not
especially
you could go
if
there
you're
and get
getting
nothing.
if you're getting more and more in touch with your
Yeah.
spiritual side,
Mm-hmm.
and the more
Mm-hmm.
and more I investigate, the more and more I become kind of, I feel the energy. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how, I don't know why. I
I think
want
it's
to
kind of like animals. Like animals will pick and choose their people. Maybe it's the
prob
same with the spirits. Maybe they pick and choose who they want to,
well, that whole trip was kind of
right?
a roller coaster of like emotions and questions and um it was let's say that I kind of started uncovering things on myself.
Mm,
And when I came back from that trip, I just like just out of the blue asked my mom,
mm-hmm.
"Mom, do we have someone in the family that have gifts?" And she just goes, "Yeah, yeah, my grandmother. She was the medicine woman on the reservation on the North Shore
Oh
near
wow!
Forestville." I said,
So
"What?"
you're. I get
No,
that from you too. I get that from you too. You do have gifts. You are sensitive. Or it's not my
and
birthday.
no. That's because I said that. That's the fucking no, that's Apple. Uh,
I'm
and
sensitive and an empath,
I just
guaranteed. I go into the Hinsdale house, I'm gonna feel stuff right away.
and
Right
she
away.
just say that to me just like look just like that. I said, okay. It's just yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And my great aunt Marie, she, every time she was or we were calling her, she was like, "Who's got you to visit?" And she was
Oh
like
wow.
telling who was there. So on my mother's side, on my grandmother side, well, my great grandmother was native, and she was the medicine woman on the reservation in Betzemitz near Forestville and here in Quebec. So I
Wow.
didn't know about that. I thought that my native blood was so diluted that like I could even barely say that I had native blood. But now that I know that it's like my great grandmother that
Mm.
was full blooded Montagnier.
Hmm. I think I
So
get it from my mom's side of the family. The empath and sensitive. But the thing is, we all have these gifts.
yes, we all have this
A
gift.
lot of us don't know. And I knew for a long time, but I never really paid much attention to it until I got into investigating. And that's when things for me, I developed more of the senses for it.
You were getting more in touch with your part
More in tune. Yeah, more in tune
your
with it. Yeah.
your spiritual side.
Sometimes I wish
So
I could turn it off. It's not easy, but like I can ignore it to a point. Like I could be sitting there having a conversation with somebody and they could start talking about people that I don't even know. And with me, I can't help it when it comes to things like this. If it's up here, it comes out here. And I could say, did he have dark hair? Yeah. Was he a heavy set? Yeah. I had a friend of mine look at me really funny one day. She was talking about her grandmother. She had this dream, and it was either her grandmother or her mom. And I can see it in my head right now. I said to her, was your grandmother, when you saw her in your dream, she's short, really chunky. She had like, her hair was like a gray and curled. And was she wearing like the old fashioned blue kind of nightgown or house coat with yellow flowers on. She says, yeah. She showed me a picture of her grandmother wearing that, and she couldn't believe it. I'm like, if I see it, I'm gonna ask, right? So,
yeah, the empath skills are like Stay Tuned says. You have to learn to do it. You have to learn. And me, I didn't knew. I haven't had a clue that
mhm.
I had that in me. It was my last trip. I went to places where the energy was like so intense. I
Mhm.
wanted to go and test myself. I wanted to go to places where the energy was heavy. I wanted to go places where the energy was like both of them, when you had like
Yeah,
good and bad.
yeah.
And
You kind of want to test yourself and see.
yeah,
Yeah.
I went to Hinsdale. I went to Wellwood Sanitarium. I did Father John's Brewery in Ohio. It
Hmm.
used to be a monastery, and I did the Fairfield.
Mm.
And each
I don't
time,
know if you froze up. You froze up a couple of times. I don't know if it's on your end or it's mine. I don't know. That
oh,
was weird.
I don't probably. Well, I
Mm.
went to a couple of places, and it's some places where the energy was really heavy and really high. I
Hmm.
was sweating like crazy. The other
Yeah.
places where the energy was like kind of good, kind of like high, but not that kind of aggressive. I
Hmm.
was sweating, but not as much as the other places. At Hinsdale, my shirt was soaking wet, so I was sweating. I thought I was getting cold. I was
Hmm.
ready to pack up and go back to Quebec because I
Oh
was like,
wow.
okay, I'm getting a
Mm.
virus. Next morning, I get up, fresh as a rose.
You were fine.
I was fine, nothing.
Wow.
Like something didn't
Could have
want
been a
me to
minor
end.
attachment. Could have been a minor attachment. I had them. I've had an attachment, so I
Well,
know
I have
how
this
freaky it
spirit
can
that
be.
follows me through portals. It doesn't attach to me because I don't feel him. And here at home, I never
Hmm.
felt anything like when I go and investigate. Man, yeah, probably that what happened. They felt like that I was getting more and more in tune with
Hmm.
my spiritual side, and
Yeah.
they just went for it. It's just like I have to learn to control it. I have to
Mm.
learn to control that overwhelming of energy. Um,
Yeah. I'll be
with
right
my
back. I have to turn the heat down. I'm sweating like a stuffed pig here.
no worries. Well, I'm about to hop off in a couple of minutes because I have to go take my meds and like my other meds are starting to kick in.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Karen was on a Zoom with Cassie and Ron. I don't know if it was one of Crow's because he was having uh, Zooms on Saturday nights.
Oh,
Mm, yeah.
I know Karen's doing good too.
Oh
She
yeah.
she she just came back from she was in Virginia City, I think, recently.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a place that's on the bucket list. But this February, I'm going down to Texas. I can't wait to go there. There's a couple of haunted spots down there I want to hit, especially Yorktown Hospital.
Oh, right on.
Oh
Right
yeah,
on.
oh yeah, that's in the books. And in April,
No.
I'm going to the UK.
Oh, right on. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I got in
Yeah.
contact with somebody. I think it was through Facebook. No, actually, it was somebody that was on my live stream that lives in Toronto and she's looking for some people to get together to go investigating. And I said I'd love to. I said I'm in Whitby, you're in Toronto. I said like you're not even an hour away from me, right? I said, but I don't drive. And she says, well, I do. And I'm like, well, okay.
You
And
guys in
I
Ontario,
don't remember who it was that was in here. I don't
you guys
remember.
in Ontario, you have the best company that you can have to do a paranormal investigation. And even if you don't have jack shit, you don't have anything, he will provide you with everything. Go and see Phantoms of Yours.
Oh, yes.
My friend
Yes.
Elliot, he's got great spot to investigate. It is awesome. It is greatly organized. He's got every devices you want to use. He's got it, and it's
Yeah, I'm just looking for him on
right there for
YouTube.
you guys to use. So if you want to go and try a paranormal investigation, and you live in Ontario, even if you live in Quebec or in the northeast part of the U.S., go check Phantoms of Yours. He's got great spots.
The lag
Some of
is
this.
on my end. I just noticed that when I opened up another window. It's on my end. I got too much open. All right, well, let's close that then. Okay, here is Phantoms of Yore. Go and check them out.
Yep.
They're a great Canadian group. Very, very good. They've been like Port Perry and places close to me too.
Oh yeah, and
Mm.
they organize public events. I
Mhm.
went investigating during a public event, and that it was awesome. I loved it, and everything is there. And like I said, even if
Yeah,
you
they've got
don't
all the
have
equipment. Yeah, I remember seeing
anything, he's got
some.
everything. Yes. So,
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because you got to start somewhere.
yep.
That's
Oh,
right.
sorry. Me, I'm lucky enough to to you know to have a vehicle and
Yeah.
to have the finance to go and do those trips. And like I want to I consider myself a paranormal researcher. more as a
Mm,
paranormal investigator because
mm. Well, you want to know
I
the history of the place too.
yeah,
So you
and
have
well,
some insight. So if you're asking questions, you'll have enough insight to know uh, something that they can relate to.
exactly, and
Right?
sometimes I will like more likely say that it could be more the land that could be haunted more than the house itself because the
Mhm.
house it
Yeah,
sits like on a former battlefield or
yeah. Well, that's what
uh
a lot of people say about the Hinsdale house, that the
well
grounds are more active than the house.
and during one of my investigations, especially in Canada, I was in Williamstown, in
Mhm.
Ontario, the Sir John Johnson Manor House.
Okay.
Well, William Johnson was his father,
Hmm.
from whom the town is named after. They come from the Mohawk Valley in New York State.
Oh wow.
And the Mohawk Valley, it's that region of the state of New York. And during the American Revolution, the Johnson family were loyalists.
Oh, okay.
So they moved to Canada and formed a regiment they called the King's Royal Regiment of New York. And they did skirmishes in that area.
Oh wow, that's interesting. See, that's what
So
I like about the investigators like you that do research on a place,
I
because it gives
really
people
don't,
watching
yeah,
an insight of the place.
because I was when I was talking with Dan Cleese, the owner of the house, and I was talking about the native and the loyalists, and when they were moving up north to Canada,
Hmm.
and when doing the investigation in the Sir John Johnson house, then I learned about the King's Royal Regiment of New York. And they were doing
Right.
skirmishes in the region where John Johnson, where his land was, because everything was taken from him by the Continental Army. So
Oh wow.
he had to render his land. So he wanted to take his land back. Well,
Hmm.
that the surrounding of like Salamanca, New York, and the
That's
Seneca
all
Nation.
native. That's all like
Yeah,
native land.
and
Yeah.
and the Seneca Nation that are the reservation it's in Salamanca where the Wildwood the sanitarium is.
Oh, I
Well,
didn't know that the Wildwoods
yeah.
was on a
Oh yeah, it's
reserve.
on a
I didn't.
reservation and
I had no idea,
it,
and I've been watching that place for years.
and guess what?
Wow.
Like every two house they sell weed. So
Nothing wrong with
yeah, in
that.
New York State it's legal. It's decriminalized. So
Yeah, well, in Ontario, you can grow up to 4 plants
yeah,
in your
not
land.
us in Quebecistan.
Quebecistan?
We cannot grow. We just can't buy. We just buy it.
Mm,
No. You cannot grow it. Well, for me, it's like it's prescribed by my doctor. So,
mm.
but the thing that's the thing that I find funny because it's prescribed by my doctor. It's considered as a medication.
What,
But
you
if
have a
I cross the
card? Like
border
you
with
have
it,
like a medical card, or what do they call that?
yes. But even though I cannot cross the border with it,
That's weird.
yeah.
You like
The
got
only
a
way,
prescription from a doctor and you can't
no,
go across the border with any weed?
nope. The
Hmm.
only way I can do it is I have to get in contact with the consulate of the United States, tell
Okay.
them that I will go to the US on a trip, blah blah
Hmm.
blah, and and that will be traveling to Texas, but I have to tell them like by which state I have to go through, and I have to tell them which
Wow.
quantity I have to bring, I'm bringing, and et cetera, et cetera. They will send me a letter, like a permit to allow me to bring my cannabis into the US
Oh
because
wow.
it's still in the US federally illegal.
Jeez.
But the day that they will render it legal, federally legal in the US,
Mm.
well, then we'll even, I think we're gonna be able to buy it at the freaking duty free store.
Oh yeah, I could see that happening. I could see
That
that
would be
happening.
cool.
Oh yeah. That would save a lot of issues for people going across the border, right? You just buy it
Well,
where you are.
and most of the states that rendering cannabis legal are up near the border. Vermont, I think New Hampshire, New York,
Yeah, see, that's the
uh,
closest border I was at. New Hampshire
Michigan,
was the closest border to me when I lived up
Maine,
where I was. Yeah.
all those up north. Well, you got like Colorado,
Mm,
you got other states, even though Ohio is now a new state where it's legal.
mm.
So, and when I was there, they had it legalized like the month, a month or a week prior to when I was there. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. I get all my mine from the same person. So I don't have to worry about bad quality or something that's gonna make me sick
Oh, yeah.
or
But they
anything.
got
Yeah.
some.
So I'm very fortunate that way.
I went to buy some stuff at some cannabis at the dispensary in Syracuse. Oh my God. Beautiful store. Two on two floors and where the
Two floors.
floor where all
Holy.
oh yeah, and all
What
the
were they
floors
doing?
were
Drying it on the main floor and they had all their
no, it's like the cannabis store that we have here in Canada in Canada. It's like everything is like transformed. You can have like flour, you can have pre-rolls, you can have gummies, you can have drinks, you can have pods, you can have everything. They
Yeah,
had it.
I was on a friend's live stream and there was somebody that was up on the panel with them and actually no, it was here and it was Catherine. Her hubby gets the cannabis drinks
Yeah, I got some
and I
from
want to
my
try it.
my cannabis provider. It's actually a Canadian company. It's Spectrum Therapeutics.
Yeah, I went on one. Somebody had sent me the link and it's somethingplaza.ca.
Hmm.
I can't remember the first part of it, but I went on there and I was like, I set up an account just in case I wanted to, because I've been looking for like just like between a 6 and an 8 inch glass bong, because my old
You
lungs can't take the big ones anymore, right? And the bong itself was 22.50 Canadian. So I checked it all through just to see out of curiosity how much the total would be. I didn't have the money to buy it. I just looked and then when it got to checking out, the shipping was $39 for a $22.50 bong, and the tax was $3.14 or something like that. So by the time all that was added up for a $22.50 bong, it would have cost me close to $65. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. But one of them was the guy who had the channel. I posted in the chat and I said, "Are you freaking kidding me?" And he asked me what I was talking about. So I copied and pasted everything and put it in the chat. He goes, "No, that's not right. If you're in Canada and the shipping for one item of that low price is almost $40, there's something wrong."
Yeah,
He
they're
couldn't even
really
get
slow.
into it. There was a problem with the website. There was a glitch or something, and I
Oh,
haven't checked it out again. But I mean, for almost $65, I could go down to the corner store here, like not far
yeah.
walk, and I could buy two cheap ones for that price. You know what I
And
mean?
good ones
It was
are
ridiculous.
really really rare.
I'd rather just make my own like I did old school when I didn't have a bong. A friggin' plastic pop bottle, you poke a hole in it, you
Yep,
take the thing out of a pen, you make a little bowl out of a piece of tinfoil, and you're good to go. And
yep.
it's
There
not
you
going to
go.
cost you $20. It's only going to cost you like the price you paid for the pop bottle, right?
They're just crazy idiot that are like me that buy like a rig for like $250, but man, that thing.
Oh, you mean
Sh-
something to smoke out of? Oh, I
Wait,
don't care if you show it. People here, they know that I smoke, but I don't make it obvious. I make it look like a cigarette. So, I mean,
well,
it's all, you know what, this is a holiday hangout, so I'm
my
really
mine
not
looks
worried
like
about it.
mine looks like a lava lamp.
Oh, yeah. I actually played the Sopranos theme song on my live stream last Saturday. I didn't get a copyright strike.
That's
Nothing.
the future office.
Hang on a second. I'm going to make you big screen because my old eyeballs are old eyeballs. Hang on. I won't remove you from the stage like I did before.
No, it's my yeah. I removed myself from the stage earlier on. So
Oh, no, that was an accident, but like I was just stupid. When I did it, you were on a solo layout and I went to
there you
put you
go.
back normal and I
So
took you.
that's gonna be the office. So
Is that your basement? Like that's a
yeah.
massive basement, dude.
So and
Wow.
the other side
Are
is
you in
gonna
a
be
house or a townhouse? You must be in just a house,
a
right?
house, yes. And my actual office right now is the boiler room, like the water tank and my Funko Pops. That's
Oh,
my
geez, Beardo would love seeing those.
yeah, I know. Everything. It's all. Most of them are horror, but I got my movies. I got the Trailer Park Boys
Oh,
there.
wow, Trailer Park Boat. You have all of them? Of them Trailer
All of
Park
them. I
Boys?
got three of them. When I'm gonna go to Nova Scotia, I'm gonna go and see the guys and have them autograph my Funko Pops.
You know that Mr. Leahy, he passed away recently. The
Yeah,
guy who,
yeah.
yeah,
I
that was
I I,
sad.
I
That
contacted. I
was
was in
sad.
contact with his daughter,
Oh,
Sarah.
really?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
bought a
wow.
pair of. They got a foundation. It's the John Dunsworth Foundation,
Oh,
and
nice. Nice.
it's for
Right on.
cancer. And I bought a pair of Jim Leahy sunglasses.
Was it I don't remember. Was it throat cancer or rectal cancer or
Uh,
something like that he passed from?
I think was colorectal.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
this is my little rig, and I my concentrate is all in that little pod right there.
Yeah, I never got into all that kind of stuff. I'm just an old
Yeah.
school roll up a joint and get baked.
Oh, I
That's
got
cool
my
looking.
I got my roller. I got my paper. I got flour.
You're all good to go.
Yeah, and I'll.
I was just thinking that too. Yeah, look, it looks like an oversized butt plug.
It's a lava lamp.
This isn't anything goes incident, so I don't care if anybody smokes weed on here tonight. I don't.
It's a lava lamp. Sorry. Oh boy.
It's a lava lamp that gets you baked. My sister's laughing at you. I had to mute the mic. He was coughing so much.
I mute myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the layout you usually see, but you're here by my headphones, but the
Mm.
mic is up there. So
Oh,
yeah.
like I bought, where is it? I had like my little pipe here, just a
Mm.
little weed pipe. I had another one and I couldn't find it, so I went and bought another one. And I'm finding that even when I clean the stem part, when I take it apart,
Mm.
now for some reason, like, like I'll light it up and, take a few hauls off of it, and it's irritating my stomach.
Mm.
So I've stopped using this, and like I'll just roll joints. But like
That
I
that
want to get a small bong, because I know that like between a 6 and an 8 inch, I'm glad Crow's not here. Bong. That's what she said. Like
watches.
it's
Yeah.
between a 6 and an 8 inch bong would be perfect for me, because I mean they're only like yay big. They're not
Yeah.
very big, right?
Before I had that rig, I had another bong.
Post a pic for him. Somebody go and do go back a little bit and get a picture of Jeff with the bong. Somebody wants to post a pic for Crow. Say, hey, Jeff's smoking a giant butt plug. I think my mom's sleeping. I don't want her coming in and saying, can you keep your voice down a little bit? I'm sleeping. Who could say
Gonna
what for your? Oh,
shed a
Catherine
little bit of
down
light. Sorry for the light,
there.
but
No, it's all good. My lighting is horrible. I'm just glad that the StreamYard background is light.
that used to be my gun safe, but I cannot use a gun anymore because
Yeah, we
I
don't want to show them on screen. Anyway.
no. I I can't even own a firecracker no more because
Okay.
I practically repainted that wall with my brains. Just saying.
Yeah, I remember I remember that one stream
But
that you did.
now and there,
Yeah.
it's all good stuff.
It's all good stuff.
It's all good
Hang
stuff.
on, let me put
It's
you
all,
solo, yo.
it's all
Oh
good.
my God.
It's all good stuff.
I'm literally salivating right now.
It's all good stuff.
Oh my God. Geez, you're well prepared in case of an emergency, aren't you?
Oh yeah,
Man.
it's my pharmacy.
Uh,
I got cookies. I got
Catherine has a question for you.
yes, and
Any
cuff. No.
handcuffs? She's just a kink meister. Don't worry about her. That's really cool. Yeah, I just
Sleeping bag is still up from an investigation.
ah.
That's kind of my man cave here. It's my
hmm
office, but I want a real place to
That's
edit.
your spare room. That's a spare room.
That's
Bedroom, you
my
said, right?
look. All my filming equipment is right there.
Okay.
I just like throw it off.
You'll have a hell of a lot more room when you move it to a bigger spot in your
Dude,
basement,
well,
eh? Yeah.
I'll drop my cases here, and I won't have them like in my space when I work and
Yeah.
everything. And I have
Yeah.
one that
They're not there, but they're
screen.
close by. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and
Yeah.
usually when I work with two screens. Like I edit
Okay.
on this one,
Mm-hmm.
and I use this screen to show what you guys would see. So that's why the quality sometimes is like there
Stay tuned
because
says it's a rectal turn signal and tailpipe, not a butt plug for Facebook safety.
exactly.
Okay then.
It's a Harley Davidson apparatus.
It's Harley paraphernalia.
Exactly.
Paraphernalia. Yeah.
It's medication.
Speaking
What the
of
heck?
medication, I'm twisting
I'm
one up right now.
medicating.
People can normally tell because, like, I mean, like,
And
well,
that
whatever you want to call normal. After I finish smoking a joint, people can tell because my eyes are open like this much by the time I finish the. But yeah, no, this is like an open live stream. I don't care. You could pick your nose tonight for all I care. I don't care.
that thing
That
is
looks
really
cool
cool
though.
because it comes in
With
that
another
cool
butt plug.
case.
Oh wow, hang on a second. Let me enlarge, make you large and in charge here. Hang on a second here. Large and in charge.
Let's show you. Dabex, I need a sponsor. So this goes right here. And you so you can whoop, lift it up, usually by press it. Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
wow,
And you put it in your case.
that keeps it more secure with having that top on the top of the
Exactly.
bong. Keeps it more secure in there. It won't like move around. And no, you know what? Nobody would even know. You know, if I was to see something like that, I would think it was a long camera lens for a camera.
A camera or and
Just
it's
the
pretty
lens
cool.
part.
Yeah, it's like tactical, so
Yeah,
you can have it on your backpack. And that little part
yeah,
right here, it's that
yeah. You would never know that it was a bong. That's really cool.
part right here that goes usually in front,
Mm.
but because usually in where I have that little capsule with all the resin is, usually it's that kind of ball that goes in it. So you put your stuff all the time, but I bought the one that I just refill it.
Okay,
I have
okay.
replacement kind of parts. So I
I thought about getting like the oil vapes, but a friend of mine up the road, up the street here, she has one of the vapes where you can actually put the weed into the vape,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
actual weed into the vape. I didn't see. I don't know anything about these, so like I said, like I smoke a joint and that's it. That's all I do.
that's a
Right.
that's a kind of machine probably this kind of or
Well, the one she
this
has,
one.
it looks like a little phone, like a little walkie-talkie kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like it's
you
not
got a
big.
different kind of what it does actually it doesn't really like burns the flower itself. It
Okay.
just gets the good stuff out, the terps and the THC and everything that
Yeah.
you need, you'll get. And you'll throw away the flower when you're done with it. The flower is kind of like brownish,
Okay.
so you just throw it away. It's not ash when when you smoke it like a joint.
Oh, okay. Or like a joint or a pipe or something. Okay.
Exactly.
I get it. I'm trying to put a little bit of tobacco in my stuff here, and I'm
Sorry,
not
I'm
even stoned. I'm trying to I'm twisting like this to get tobacco out, and I'm doing it with the filter end. Like and
ah,
maybe I don't even need to smoke any. Holy jeez, crikey,
me.
that's
I have
crazy.
my little rolling machine. I don't smoke cigarette no more, so
Yeah, I should hook you up with a couple of really awesome channels. Really awesome. There's Blind Neil. His channel's a smoking channel. It's all adult. It's a smoker's channel. Basement, he was in here earlier. He's got a really good channel. There's a couple other ones where they do reviews of the different things that they grow or that they buy.
hmm
I should, yeah,
I I have my
I
friend
should.
I have my friend Sam that is in the
But these
UK.
guys are in Canada. Like
In
Basement
Canada,
that was in here.
I'll go and check him out.
Well, Basement, the guy that was in the chat, he's in Ottawa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the other guy, Blind Neil, he's in South River, North. And there's one guy, oh my God, he's called his channel's called Hurtin' Hippie. And I checked it out. He's in BC, I believe. Yeah, he's in BC. And I fell in love with the guy right away. Like, he's got a long gray beard and he's got like really long brownish colored hair. And as soon as he started talking, I fell in love with the guy. I mean, he's just so laid back and, like they're
Well,
all really good people, really good. And they smoke on, oh yeah, I've been on their channel and fucking fried right out of my skull. I was like, it's great. It's great. Like I don't
I have
do
to
that
do a pit
on my
stop.
channel, but like I said tonight, I don't care. It's the holidays. They want to strike me. Well, whatever. I'll just do another one tomorrow.
I have to do a pit stop. I'll come back.
Okay, no problem. No problem. That's why I'm trying not to drink too much water because then I'll have to do the same thing and then there would be nobody here. Yeah. Have another one? I haven't even had one yet. Man, I turned the heat down and I'm still overheated. I guess I'm just hot. All right. Maybe 30 years ago. That's what I was saying to my sister in the chat here. I showed her, I think I showed her the picture that I did up with AI, the goth one. And it turned out really cool. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh man, that looks so good. And then I looked at it even closer. I go, yeah, that definitely does look like me. But then I'm like, yeah, maybe 30 years ago. I'm hot. Why, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, touch up your appearance does wonders on StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard, for that option. No. No. Oh, knock it off, sister. All you got to do, like I told you, you can come up here anytime that I'm live. Just turn your camera off and turn your microphone on. And your son has the microphone that I gave him. So all you need to do is ask him if you can borrow it, plug it in, turn your camera off, and just come up with voice. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You know the filter to get you better on StreamYard? When I turn it on, my
The
camera shuts
filter.
off.
Oh, you mean the touch up your appearance thing? Oh,
Yeah.
haha, very funny.
No, but
They're telling
when I
me
turn it on
they're
for
telling me in
myself,
the
when I turn it on for myself, my camera shuts off.
They're telling me in the chat, oh, you're hot, Sam, because I was talking about the AI picture that I posted on
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yeah,
the
I've
goth
seen
one,
some people
the
use
goth
them
one.
and they're pretty cool.
Yeah. And I said, oh man, like, yeah,
I've
I
used
look
it
like that like
once.
30 years ago. I said, I got the heat off, but I'm still hot. I guess I'm just hot. They're saying I'm hot. And I said, yeah, the touch up does wonders. Yeah, because I'm 57. I'm not no spring chicken anymore.
Well, it's just in number, like I said. I
Oh
just
yeah.
turned 50. And do I look
I'm like
50?
20 up here, but my body's like 87, 90. It's crazy. It's
Me
crazy.
too.
That's why I smoke more. I smoke a lot of weed now, like even more so now. Not to get buzzed, but that's cool too, but it helps with the pain, right?
Oh, me helps with everything. Helps with my body and it helps with my brains.
I'm gonna have to get more so soon because I've been kind of stressed out the last little while, and I sit
Mm.
here and I just like a champ, like a champ, like a champ. Are
And
your
it's
kiddos in bed? Oh, I guess your
oh
kiddos
yeah.
would be in bed. It's midnight.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They've been in bed for a long time.
Oh, how old are your kids?
My oldest is 7, my youngest is 5.
Oh, you have a boy and a girl, right?
Yeah, my oldest
Actually,
is
I've seen pictures. I think I've seen pictures on your Facebook.
my son's name is Zachary and my daughter's name is Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Gabriel.
Nice. Nice.
He's
The
my
only kid
little.
I have is my dog, and where is he? He's sleeping. Harley is sleeping away. He doesn't like to go on camera. If I go to pick him up and put him here, he knows that I'm live,
He's
and he'll just
different than this,
turn
Harley.
his head. Yeah. Oh, my little guy, he's got big dog syndrome. It's hilarious.
Oh,
People know us around here now. Like, I mean, I've lived here what, just almost 7 months. So yeah, yeah. He's funny though. He's crazy.
well, I used to have Bonnie's my third dog. I used to have a beagle,
Hmm.
and my previous dog before Bonnie was a Jack Russell Terrier.
Do you say
And
certain things and those weird things pop up on the
oh yeah,
screen?
you wanna see
This
a
is the
laser
thumbs up.
show?
Yes, yes, yes. I'll put you. Hang on a second. Ah, hang on a second. I'm gonna put you solo. Do that again. It didn't work.
Oh
Oh, there
yeah.
we go. You look absolutely creepy. You didn't even. You look like
Oh,
your
you
your
do a thumbs
headphones.
up. It goes
Your
a
head,
thumb.
but your headphones look like you had like hair out like this, and it looked.
I think
That's
when you do
funny.
number one, does it do something?
Well, you know
No.
Enzo. You know Enzo.
Yeah, I've seen him
He's got so
on
many cool
Aaron.
things that he can do, and I don't think he even presses buttons. Like, I don't know how he does
Me
it.
neither. It's if you have an Apple computer, it's
Oh, okay,
all in Apple. I think when you do hearts, it there you go.
that's cool. Have a good night, Cheryl.
Good
Thank you
night,
for being
Cheryl.
here, and I would
Thank
like
you.
to wish you and your mom a Merry Christmas. Happy Ho!
And I'll get my head straight, and I'll get back on the editing board, and I'll get those videos up because I've got some great stuff.
Right on, right on.
Mm.
That's cool.
I got a
That's cool.
graveyard that I did here in Quebec. It's an abandoned graveyard. It's called Rivière-la-Gare.
Mm-hmm.
It's active as heck. I did that right before going down to the state.
Yeah.
I have Wildwood Sanitarium. I got the brewery in Ohio, and I got Fairfield Infirmary, and I've got an investigation that I did in New Brunswick last weekend.
My turn to cough. All right, I'm back, I think. Yeah, there's a cemetery that, like, not far from where I am that I found out actually when I drove past there with friends of mine, um, that it's open. I thought the gate was closed all the way around. Well, it's
Hmm.
open on the one side closest to the 401, but the weather hasn't. It's been off and on, like very
Yeah.
unpredictable. And I mean, like I could hop on my mountain bike and ride down there. It would take me like maybe 20 minutes if that to ride down, but it's the weather. that's
If you
that's the
have to
only thing, right?
if you have to take a trip next summer, take a trip to St. Andrews, New Brunswick. I think it's one of the most haunted.
You want to babysit my dog?
I'll babysit your dog, and there's great Airbnbs over there that accept dogs,
Yeah.
and
Oh
I
man,
know.
remember when we were trying to set something up
Oh
that one
yeah,
summer that we wanted to go to
but
Hinsdale House? Remember that? And I said, "Can you
yeah,
hide me in your trunk?"
but
Remember that?
I'll get something set up in your area, and
Cassie and I wanted to hook up and do something too, and I'm even
I
closer to her now.
well, I probably want to go and rent out the old Angel Inn
The only in Niagara Falls.
in Niagara on the Lake.
Yeah, the one that Cassie and
Yep, and the girls
what's
did
her
it.
name? Cassie and
uh,
what's her name?
Paige and Tara, the girls
No.
from Paranormal XP.
No, well, yeah, she went there with somebody else too. Oh, what is her name? Cassie, and it was
Oh, she probably did it with
the
something
younger
from.
girl. The younger girl. She's a masseuse, a registered masseuse, like Cassie is now. It's a good friend
Oh
of
yeah,
hers, Reese.
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 Yeah, but Reese
Cassie and
she
Reese
films
went
with
there.
Cassie, but
Yeah,
she did a collab with the girls of Paranormal XP at the Old Angel Inn.
yeah. See, there's an open cemetery like SB Tribute saying my sister is saying. And I mean, all I have to do is like, I mean, I can hop on the town bus out here. I can bring my dog
Hmm,
on the town bus to her place, and it's like right behind her, right?
that's cool.
And it's an open cemetery. Yeah,
But if you go east, go to St. Andrews, it's like it's crazy.
yeah.
It's
Well,
like
there's
that.
places out here that I want to go to, like the Port Perry. There's a restaurant in Port
Oh,
Perry where
come to
there's
Canada. It's
story.
haunted. Come.
I
I'm
know.
an investigator.
Like the thing is, now I'm living around all the places that I wanted to investigate uh, like back in 2015 when I ended up hooking up with two friends of mine. And we would just like do outdoor things. The last one that I did since I've been down here was the Whitby Centennial Building. I remember
Mm.
you were in the chat, but it was just like a grounds investigation.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's behind that, the parking lot just down and off to actually right behind and just maybe off to I think the right or the left was the old Ontario County Jail.
Mm.
Like the first jail like built out around here. And I think the last hanging there was in the 50s or 60s. I would have to look that up, but yeah.
Hmm.
So I mean, I want to go back and do a grounds one at the Whitby Centennial Building. And then I could continue on and go to the back parking lot and do one where the jail used to be, right? But
That's cool when you have like
yeah, the
everything
Jester's Court. Thank you.
when you have everything close to you. That's so cool. Like
I rode my bike to the Whitby Centennial Building. It took me 5 minutes.
you're
5 minutes.
lucky to still have those nice places like here in Trois-Rivières, the old part of Trois-Rivières, most of it burned down in 1913, I think. It
Oh
was a
wow.
big fire, and we still have like the old court, the old graveyard, and we
Mhm.
still have a couple of other like cool abandoned graveyards all around.
Yeah. I wanted to go
But
to Skeleton Park in Kingston when I lived up there, but I never got the chance to. I
there's
also wanted to
so
go to
much.
the jail, the Kingston Pen.
Yeah,
I never got a chance to do either one of
there's
those.
so much great buildings to
Mhm.
investigate here in Canada. There's
Oh yeah.
so
There
much.
is a major mansion here in Whitby, and it's called Trafalgar Castle. Very, very haunted, but the thing is, you can't investigate because it has been an all-girls school for
Mm,
many, many years. But I'd like to be able to get on out on the grounds. The only time I've been out on the grounds since I've been there, I've been a volunteer for an animal search and rescue group for many years down here, and I am again since I moved back. The only time I've been on those grounds was to go and look for a dog a couple months
mm.
ago. But oh yeah, Whitby Centennial Building is said to be one of the most haunted places in Durham region, and so is this other place, Trafalgar Castle.
Well,
This
we
place
have
is
all
massive, man.
the place like War of 1812, like even
Yeah,
before
that's Toronto. That's Victoria.
the loyalists and
Hmm.
the conquest and the French and the British, everything. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's just like you have so much great spots, but unfortunately, most of them are not like
They're not for investigations.
they're if we're lucky to have Elliot to open up the doors to those places because
Like the jail. I would love to
yeah,
go and investigate that. I would love to.
the old SDG jail, it's crazy active,
Oh
especially
my God, really? Listen, check this
the
out.
spirits
I
of
was in I was in the Whitby jail for 3 days. You have no idea how many people I went and visited in the Whitby jail back in the day. I live in
yeah,
Whitby
but
now.
he wasn't
Yeah, it's not there
investigating.
anymore. No, I know. It's not there anymore anyways. No, they tore that down. Now
The,
everybody
the
goes to Lindsay where everything's falling apart.
the place I was investigating in New Brunswick, St. Andrews, it's
Mm.
it's crazy active because the place was founded around the 1700s, uh,
Mm.
probably mid 1700s. It was
Mm.
a pirate lair. It was a
Oh
place where
wow.
the privateers would come and hide. It's right near the
Wow.
border of Maine and Canada. So, during the American Revolution, the privateers that were working for the Americans would come and raid places here in Canada because
Yeah.
we were part of the British Empire.
Yeah.
So they would come and raid, well, part of Britain. So,
Mm.
and St. Andrews was a slave town, was a slave market town before slavery was abolished, and
Okay.
afterwards, that's really ironic because they were bringing slaves into the country by that port, and when
Mm.
slavery was abolished, well, runaway slaves would come and hide there
Oh wow.
here in Canada. So there were like many slaves. There were like where the golf course is now. It used to be a whole town of just slaves.
Oh wow.
Yeah, black
Well, it's like the
slaves. Yeah,
underground
and some of them
railroad
were passing
here in
passing
Canada.
through Maine
Yeah.
and crossing the border into Canada
Yeah.
because the border to Canada from Maine to New Brunswick, it's just a little body of water. And when
Yeah.
the tide is low enough, you can cross it by foot.
Oh wow, that's
So they
cool.
would do it on low tide. They would cross with the runaway slaves. So
Wow.
there's all that stories, the stories of the pirates and the privateers, and and the last hanging happened there. That's what that's why I was investigating last weekend.
Oh
Happened
nice.
on
Right on.
early morning, actually at 1:50 in the morning of the 16th of December 1942. It was
Oh
a
wow.
sergeant of the Royal Air Force that was accused and found guilty of the murder of Bernice Connors.
Oh wow.
But it was a really sketchy story because the guy is a sergeant, a weapons specialist for the Royal Air Force. He is dispatched to Canada to train people to place bombs into the Lancasters
Mm-hmm.
planes. And he's the last person to have been seen with Bernice Connors when she was alive because she was found 2 days
Wow.
later, murdered and raped. And
Sounds kind of obvious
it's
who's
really
responsible. Yeah.
and I told it like in Scoop yesterday on my channel. Well, it's my
Mm.
channel.
Yeah, it's your
I
channel.
will
Yeah.
be doing I will be doing a documentary on the story of um um uh, Tom Hutchings, the guy, the person that was uh, uh, unfortunately hanged on the December
What
16th,
was his name
1940.
again?
Tom Reginald
Okay.
Roland Hutchings.
Because
And
I remember that one place that you were at. I'm pretty sure when you were
that
in the cell, was it
that is
was
the
the
book.
name John? Was the name John? Was it, or was that the guy that you were in the cell and you were
Yeah,
talking to him?
yeah.
Okay, okay,
So that's the book that I will kind of use to base my documentary on.
nice, right on, right on.
So it will come probably around 2026. I'm
Taking your time
actually
with it.
yeah, but I'm actually right now putting up a production team.
Oh,
I, I
nice,
I have
cool.
to, well, found my own production company. And I found it when I was working on the movie last year. I was in contact with some people that work in the movie business, and I contacted one of them to use the book and
Oh, nice, that's
do my
awesome.
script.
Right on.
Because I had no jack shit about doing a script. So,
Yeah, yeah. My mom used to do the odd writing here and there back in the day when I was like a teenager. She used to watch, and she still does. Murder She Wrote.
hmm,
You know, remember with Jessica Fletcher, the author?
Jessica, yeah,
Yeah,
Jessica Lansbury,
yeah. My Angela Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury,
Yeah,
just
she
yeah,
played
Jessica
Jessica Fletcher on the show.
Fletcher was the name of the character. Yeah, Angela
Yeah,
Lansbury.
like, and my mom always liked that show. Like when I was younger, and she used to write.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
no, me, I'm good with the image. I'm not a writer. I'm far for being a writer. I'm a good
Hmm.
speaker. I'm a good reader. I'm
Yeah.
if I have to apply myself like with my English, like read something. If if my English is too good, it's because I'm reading it.
That's funny. That's funny. It's like I'll joke with Purple and Beardo when they say some like try and say some Canadian words. It was so funny. Beardo was talking on one of his lives like just a few days ago or so, and he was like Canada. I almost spit my coffee out.
Oh my God.
Canada. He knew it was Canada, but he said Canada. It's like
I
that's
like
what you know Justin Brown from Interface Death.
not
No.
really. No.
Oh, okay. Um, like he would joke around and say that, oh yeah, Arden lives in Canada, and then he'd say, well, no, she lives in Northern Ohio. There is no Northern Ohio, but he lives in Ohio. And they, well, no, you
Yeah,
don't live in Canada anymore. You're in Northern Ohio.
Northern Ohio is Michigan.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah.
But
Well, I don't
uh,
know if anybody else is coming in. Crow is not on, and Joe wasn't sure because I mean Don's down visiting for a couple of weeks, right?
yeah,
So
but like
that's more important than being on the
it's a little
live.
bit normal that he wants to give time to his
Oh yeah.
girlfriend. Like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I sent him the link anyway, and he saw it. And I said, I know you said you weren't sure, but here it is. Just in case you decide you want to even come in and say fuck you or whatever. And he just, yeah, yeah. No, I enjoy hanging out with people on the panel because I mean, like I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 live streams, you know, people are busy these days.
hmm,
Some people are working 2 jobs because it's so hard to friggin' make ends meet these days, and it's also getting close to Christmas. So starting in the new year, I'm gonna start looking for guests to come back up on here.
well,
Yeah.
I'll come by
Oh
anytime
yeah, you're more than welcome. Oh yeah,
you want me to
absolutely.
come by.
Joe has been my savior so many times. If like a guest says, "I'm sorry, I can't come on," or "I can't find anybody," Joe, Joe, he's like, "Okay." He has. He's been my lifesaver a lot.
The other day we were live. I think I was on. on Matt's channel, and
Mm.
we just like everybody. Let's go to Sam's channel, like
Oh, that was
everybody.
oh man, that was so awesome. That was so I gained like 10 or 11 subs that night.
That's cool.
Yeah. It doesn't matter to me. I just like what I do, but I thought that was cool.
Well, it
I'm almost at 600 subs. And I'm not even trying.
that's
So,
cool. Well,
mm,
it's fun to
it is.
because it's fun to get more subs because you know that you're reaching more people. And that's my
Oh
take on it.
yeah. Like ever since I met Blind Neil on Sonny's channel, I went over to his channel and like everybody that comes in there that he knows, he'll moderate everybody. So that way it's just easier to check out each other's channels, right? You can do it if you're not a mod. You just have to like manually do it. But this way it's just
Mhm.
easier. So like I've gained like quite a few subs like through these other channels and I return the favor and sub to them.
Sorry,
That's okay. It's all good. It's
take my
all
meds.
oh.
And I have quite a few.
The only medication that I'm oh, something's going down. I hear all kinds of sirens out here. You know,
Oh,
the only medication that I'm on is blood pressure pills, but I'm only on the 2 milligram ones.
me, it's for my mainly my PTSD.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. But the weed
gonna
really helps a lot of that too, right?
yeah, but
It keeps you on an even kill. It helps too.
yep.
Yeah.
I've cut on certain like um chemical pills because I'm taking medical marijuana instead. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
so that's why
yeah.
it's kind of
Okay.
important when I go down south that I find like a good dispensary where I can find good products and especially
Hmm.
transform products
Yeah. Hmm.
because I don't
Hang on,
trust
I'm
the
just
plant.
opening up my YouTube here. If it ever loads up, to pause. There we go. Sorry, what was that?
I don't trust the flowers and especially like in those backyards kind of dispensaries.
Yeah, I was kind of leery on a few of them that I went to in Eastern Ontario where I lived. It was
Mm.
kind of, yeah. It was, it was. There you go. Stay tuned. You've got a wrench. I think everybody else in here already has one. I think. Yeah, I think everybody else is blue. I thought I made you a mod already. See, I don't know what the frig is going on because I'm pretty sure that I made you a mod, Joseph, before. Like you're always in here. Mods disappear, like wrenches disappear, like
Yeah.
subs disappear. It's like give it up. Give it up. Jeff, when you get a chance, can you just quickly say something in the chat so I can see? Because I'm almost positive, like you've been a mod for quite a while now. I just want to see if you are.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you are. You want to go on an investigation with Waka? Well, oh, he's awesome.
Uh, I don't.
Well, wait
I
a
wouldn't.
minute. Wait a minute.
I wouldn't
'Cause,
mind going an investigation with a debunker, an open-minded debunker. Yeah,
yeah, I'm
a
working.
guy like
I'm working on having
a guy like Beardo.
Beardo Purple, well, Beardo, Side Eye Guy, and Waka on a live stream with Crow. It would be hilarious. Okay, PNP, you're wrenched up now too. Everybody's a mod in here. Everybody. That's okay. Mm. Let's go back here.
I wouldn't mind investigating what some of the debunkers like to show them really like because some of them sometimes they would like, oh, I don't like so and so instrument because so and so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't fake it with so and so way. Yeah, I understand that, but beyond that, it can be manipulated by
Hmm.
those people that
Yeah.
not really are straightforward with their public. Well,
Hmm.
it's their
I'm just gonna
problem.
close Facebook here. I think that will get rid of the lag.
It's
Mm.
it like I wouldn't mind. I would prove to them that
Mm.
like a RAM pod doesn't go to blue all the time.
But
You
the
would
thing
get
is, if a phone can set off a REM pod.
yeah.
Phone can set off. It's like I've got the SB7 and the SB11, and I've got the Poltertune music box, right? Elliot uses it too sometimes. The
Hmm.
Poltertune, yeah. And the thing is, I tend to believe the Poltertune, the music box, before I'll believe the SB7 and the SB11
And
because it is radio, right?
the sad thing, and that's why I want to go on an investigation with a debunker to prove
Mm,
once and for all that that is probably one of the best tools that you can have
yeah,
out there.
a normal recorder app on your phone. Just don't buy
Even
a
though
DR60.
there are
People,
apps,
people, people do not buy a DR60. They are crap.
it's a, it's a worst technology that you can find.
The DR60 is one of the worst.
Go see Crow. Just the topic that he did with the guy that really went in depth with the technical
Yeah,
uh,
that's oh, what's his name? What's his name?
scheme and everything. He really
The
really
blonde
went
haired
in.
guy, the reddish blonde haired
Yeah,
guy. What is his name? Eddie.
uh,
No, it's not. I was thinking
Bill.
Eddie Pence, but it's not Eddie Pence.
Anyway, but it's a piece of crap. But you can have great apps that are legit that
No,
people say no.
Kenny Biddle.
Kenny
Thank you,
Middle, thank
PNB.
you.
Yeah,
That
he's
people
amazing.
oh,
Amazing.
Spirit Talker is a piece of crap, but they go and buy an Ovilus 5 for $500. That
Yeah,
it's an app that is put into a fancy 3D printed box,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
app is using only one sensor, while this one uses six
Yeah,
sensors.
just the voice recorder on your phone.
You want
It's a
to
built-in on your phone. I've got one too.
you want to be as legit as it is. All right,
Mhm.
just take the SIM card out of your phone and just render it as useless as it is as a
Mhm.
computer that no network can go through it and use it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't use apps. I
My
did like
friend,
way back in the day. I think the first one I ever had on my BlackBerry phone was EchoBox, and
my
then I
my
used like the ones that you could put on your computer, and like I'd use them. I did some live streams with them, and I'm going, this is crap. This is garbage. I don't know,
because
but everybody's different, right? Nobody has the right to tell
no
anybody, oh,
nobody like if you don't
but
believe
me
in apps,
personally,
I'm not here to convince you,
yeah, but me
but
personally, I don't use them.
don't go and tell me that your Oculus 5 is better than my app because you're you're talking out of your app. You're not knowing what you're saying. An
No.
Oculus 5 it's an
Mm.
app.
It's like the Randonautica.
Oh,
What a piece of crap. What a piece
I
of crap.
I don't start me on rando
That's
bull
that
crap.
that's ridiculous.
People
Well,
that doing rando nut.
somebody just recently like went way off the rails, and now they're using it.
I have people. Okay, I've seen creators that have less subscribers than I have,
Mm,
getting more views than the subscribers than they have, just because they do random nut.
yeah. People got to
I
believe in something,
barely
I guess, right? I don't know.
I barely got 200 views on my last video,
Wow.
and it's an awesome investigation. I do an Estes method down there with a friend that it
I do want to do, and I'm tempted
that
to do a live and just do it sitting right here in the dark.
and it's like a conversation. It's like I'm having a conversation with
Mm,
my friend Mathieu,
mm,
and people watch my video and say, "Whoa, Jeff! Whoa, it's good." Yeah, but why people don't watch my shit? Because I don't go around in the woods pretending that I have a stalker following me.
oh, it's crazy. It's
Oh,
crazy. Like when that thing first came out, within days, if not hours, the amount of these Randonautica videos
it's
on YouTube, all these fake fraudsters
it's
using it,
when
making more
those
money. It's
young girls
crazy.
found that suitcase with the body in it that
Hmm.
got everybody into it,
Hmm.
because everybody wanted a suitcase with a body in it to
That's
make a
crazy.
name for yourself, to get
That's
that
crazy, though.
million click on that
Hmm.
video, to get
Oh,
that
yeah. It's all
payout.
about money. It's all about the mighty dollar.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
it is.
That's all it
But
is. It's not views and subs. It's money.
I I want people to see the video because I'm investigating a known church right here in Quebec with
Hmm.
50 bodies buried in under the church. And if it's like not, I don't know, the Conjuring House, or if the walls are not bleeding, people are not watching, or the algorithm is not pushing us. It,
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
it's insane.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane. It's just
Like, I remember when I first started out on YouTube, I was already investigating for, God, well over 5, 6 years. Excuse me. And when I started my YouTube channel, even before, like I'd watch all these, watch these YouTube channels, and they were legit. They were legit. They weren't using all these apps and, all
like
this
I will
stupid.
go Spirit Talker because I know the creator. I've talked with him. I
Mm,
know him. I did a video chat with him. I know the inventor of the thing,
mm.
and it
Yeah, other
proved
people know them too. They've
it
had in-depth conversations with them too. Yeah.
it proved to
Yeah, a
me,
spotted ghost.
yeah, and I had crazy results with that app that other device wouldn't give me,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
trust it's the only one I trust.
Yeah, like I said, everybody's got their own type of equipment they like to use and their own way of
Like I
investigating.
don't have,
And nobody has the right to tell them, don't use this, don't use that, don't do it this way, do it this way. It's
yeah.
like, no, it's like back the fuck off and let me do my thing. I'm happy to
There's
do
no
what I'm
guide
doing.
anywhere.
No.
There's like
And there's no experts either. There's people that are uh, more what's the word, inclined to know more than what some other people do, but there's no experts out there. We're learning new things all the time, even in the UFO
even
ufology field too. It's the
even
same.
the best doctor, the best scientist in every field learns every day.
Oh yeah. Yep. You
I,
learn something new every day, so they say.
I don't remember who said something like that, that even if I have like, if I have the, the, the the most knowledge than anybody else, I still learn
Yeah.
every day. You still learn every day. You cannot know
Oh yeah.
like,
Nobody, none of us know everything.
and and anyways, paranormal is still, it's all theories. It's all theories.
Hmm.
It's all, we are still in waiting for that proof, for that communication that,
Oh
without a
yeah.
shadow of a doubt, it
Absolutely.
is proof of the paranormal. We can use any kind of device that we can possibly can use. If it works,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
works. It's like I started using other apps
Mm-hmm.
that now I know that they listen. If you go in depth with certain apps,
Mm-hmm.
you'll learn about it. But Spirit Talker is like the only one that doesn't use your microphone,
Yeah.
doesn't need to be on on the network, and yes, it will say it's a word bank, but of the list five, it's a word bank.
They all have word banks though.
So, but Spirit Talker
These
is the
apps
only
are
one.
like these apps are very easily
Yeah,
manipulated.
but Spirit Talker is the only one that doesn't listen to you.
Hmm.
I,
I've never
I,
tried it. I've tried a bunch of
I'm.
them just to see about them, but I've never.
It's the only one that I
Um,
use. Period. Yeah, I will only use
yeah,
apps
exactly. No
created
such thing.
by Spotted Ghost, because the guy is an engineer and he's an astrophysicist and he knows what
Can
he
you
does.
hold down the fort for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
I've been sitting here doing the pee dance for 15 minutes. I can't do it anymore.
Go and drop the oil. But I'm not here to sell you guys on any kind of apps. You use what it is useful to you. Like I use apps because you don't want that guy speaking for an hour on a video. So you want sometimes those spirits giving those words, and it let's say it gives good content, but it have to gives you a line too. It gives you a line more than content, because if you know the history of the place and everything that you're getting through is relevant with the history, then yeah, GhostTube. And unfortunately, GhostTube uses your microphone. Yep, I have them on my. If when you go on your phone, I don't know if you use iPhone or not, you go on your settings and you go on accessibility. Yes. Yes. I think this is, no, it's not that one. I'm gonna find it.
What I missed?
There's one. It's actually a debunker that showed me that way. Is it a debunker? Or
For
is it Spotted Ghost? Anyways,
What for that one? Spirit Talker had a
No, there's a place you go on your phone and you see which apps are using your microphone.
yeah. It
And
was
it goes
Joe.
to
I think
and
it
the
was Joe. I think it was Joe who was talking about that too.
yeah, but I know that one came and did a topic on this, and
Oh, who was that? Was it Dan, Mr. Gray? No,
no,
I don't remember who it was. Yeah, I can't remember who that would have been. Why is that still up on the screen? I don't know.
anyways.
PNP said he just installed Spirit Talker. It didn't ask for any permissions.
There you go. So it's the only one that doesn't use any. Where the?
And I mean, it's not an expensive app, is it?
It's $6. You pay it once, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And goes to you need a subscription if you want more stuff.
Oh,
You need
wow.
to be online to use it.
What?
Why? Yeah. And it
That would make
uses your
me start
microphone.
think, oh, no, no. Screw that.
So, and Necrophonic uses your microphone as well.
Yeah, my sister has a point there too with a lot of these apps. Doesn't mean they aren't snooping in the background without your permission, though. This
The
is
only
true.
one, the only one that doesn't do it is Spirit Talker. All the other ones does. Yeah, you know why? They have the worst reviews because unfortunately Joe did a topic on it, and after he did the topic on it, everybody went on Apple, Google Store or Apple Store or whatever store, went to buy it, asked for a refund, and gave it a bullshit review. Why? Because it's the app that the unfortunately the fakers use.
A
It's
lot of
using
people use. A
exactly.
lot of people use it. Yeah, a lot of people. What's this? It's only using
If you're getting a calibration
magnometer, Excel, whatever that word is,
accelerometer,
gyroscope,
the gyroscope, and
orientation.
the orientation, the barometer. It's using the sensors that are in your phone. That's it. And Ovilus uses sensors. All the devices that we use on the in the field use a sensor. This has six. If your calibration has an error, probably you dropped your phone once and your the calibration is like not getting, but you still have those five other sensors still looking for that.
It's okay. You can say it. Fuck.
Yeah, that fuck.
I
Yeah.
went up there to have a quick pee, and the kitchen light's still on. I thought my mom was still up maybe on her phone, but she's like passed out in her chair with her arms like right above her head.
Is it like 11?
She'll wake up again in a couple hours and then go back to sleep again. So it's not what are you saying here? P and P. Are you in Canada? I'm thinking you are if you were in the Whippy bucket like 30 years ago.
No, it's not. It is not using location, mic, or cam. Exactly. So Spirit Talker is the only one that not. It is just using the sensors within your phone. It's not looking at you. It's not looking at the environment you're in. It's not listening to you saying, "Oh, look, a rocking chair," and you have rocking chair coming through like 5 minutes after.
Mm.
It's not like that. You will have
Iron. Oh,
you
okay.
will have
Silver. Cool.
random words like anything else, but
Mm.
it's the only place where I have the name of the person related to the house we're investigating. If the microphone is not working, how does it know? And yes,
I do
Joe was
not know.
shaking it, and he had a word, but I found it kind of funny when he shaked it and he had his name coming through.
I don't know.
That
I don't
that
know.
was kind of odd, but
Mm.
yeah, but things we cannot explain. But it's the
Mm.
only app that
But I mean, Joe's also been around for like almost 30 years too, right?
I know, but
He's
it's not because
like
you're not doing
experimented
your
with different things.
yeah, but I know, but
He's good at what he does. What's
it's
that,
not
Troy?
because it's not because you're not doing your stop signs for 30 years that you're driving you're a good driver, you know?
Yeah.
It's not because somebody has been around for a long time, and I'm not discrediting the guy. He knows he's been around, he's been to places, and he investigated probably more places than I did. But I will trust if there's an invention or there's a device out there, I will try to find out how it works. The
Yeah.
first time I've downloaded GhostTube, when it asked for my permission for the microphone, for the camera, for location, it's like, what?
Mm.
You don't need that. And
Yeah.
Spirit Talker is the only one when investigating a location. I had names and I had stuff relevant to the location and the history of the places that I was investigating.
Yeah. Now that's why I say out of anything that I've got here,
Oh yeah,
the
I
thing
know
I
that the
trust the
Crayola
most.
kids are manipulating the app
The thing I
and
trust the most is my Poltertune because it's got a sensor in it, right? And it's a sensitive sensor. But I mean, I put it a certain way, and there's like nothing near it. Nothing. Not me. Not a building. Like, I put it
oh,
on the all kinds of things, and it was, you know, I've had some responses from it.
so those are the apps that require microphone. So I'm in privacy. Right
Is
here.
that in the app?
That's in on your phone. That's in the settings on
Okay.
your phone.
Okay. Just the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
the microphone right here. So if you click on it, those are the apps that require your microphone.
Mhm.
So, oh, look at that.
Yeah. I don't know why Amazon would need your Google
Yeah, but look,
Maps. That's
look at that.
understandable. Yeah.
Ghost Tube and Ghost Box.
Hmm.
So how come? And just saying. So people bash on Spirit Talker a lot, but that app goes for free. Nobody talks about it. Nobody does anything about that app. And some paranormal investigators are out there using it and
Oh,
are
there's a
being
lot of them using it. There's a
and are
lot of
being
people
called
using
like,
them.
oh yeah, hey, they're the real thing. If you don't do your homework,
The way I see it, to each his own. Use what you want to use. If you feel comfortable using it, and you
but do your
feel that
homework on it.
you've had something come through that you want to believe, nobody has the right to tell you any different, right?
Exactly.
That's why I say I don't laugh at people that use certain ones just because I don't use them, that doesn't give me the right to make fun of
No,
anybody. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And I don't do that. And you know, like people like Joe and Crow, they don't make fun of anybody that uses these apps. They're not those kind of people. And
They
it's the
just
same with
don't
the
believe in them,
debunkers.
and
The
it's
debunkers,
fine.
yeah, yeah, that's
It's
it,
fine.
right?
They
Everybody's got
just
their own opinion.
exactly. But
Mm, yeah, everybody's got their own opinion.
don't come and I'm not saying that it's Joe or Crow or anybody else, but I had people giving me comments that, well, you must be a faker, you using Spirit Talker.
Yeah, but the thing is, let them talk. As long as you know
Yeah, I
and these
know,
other people know that it's not true, don't even worry about it. Just do your
but
thing and
because
carry
go
on.
on any debunkers channel, any debunkers video, any which app is in it? Spirit Talker. Because all of those big
Have a good night,
embellishers.
Joseph. Merry Christmas, bud.
Good night, Joseph. Good night to Koala and
Oh, I
all
didn't
the.
even see Koala. Have a good night, Koala. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
she came a little bit earlier. So, good night, Joseph. Good night, Koala, and
Mm,
have a merry Christmas to you
yes,
and
absolutely. What's
everyone.
PNP
All
says,
right.
Spirit Talker, it's being a little disturbing here. Chief, so much heartache. You must help. I don't know who Holly and Jess are. One of them just said, hated my life. That's coming through on the Spirit Talker that he just downloaded.
Yeah, but sometimes sometimes word can be irrelevant, but people will use spirit talkers. Well, my house is not haunted, and the thing is it is spitting words. Okay, your house is not haunted. Fine, but do you know the land your house is sitting on?
Hmm. Oh, excuse me.
Sometimes you don't have activity, but spirits are present, and there are
As far as I'm
everywhere
concerned, that there's spirits all around us all the time.
all the time.
They're around us all the
And
time. Oh yeah.
that is not for me.
I've always believed that.
That comes from a medium, and a well-known medium. You probably know him, Sam Ken Mason.
Who's that? Who?
Ken Mason. He's in Ontario.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Ken Mason.
I've heard of him before.
He's a
Yeah,
medium,
I've heard of him.
and that's what he said. He said the spirits are everywhere, and
I'm a large.
and
Sorry, I had to say
especially
that. I'm a large.
and especially in places they felt comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
So it could be a place not even related to them, but if they went there once and they felt like so freaking comfortable that for them this is heaven,
Yeah,
welcome.
me too, Julie. Yeah. So I'm sure this is native land. Six Nations Reserve is very close. Yeah, well, I'm like about an hour from Fort Perry, the reserve up there. So,
Even
yeah.
where I live in Shawinigan, uh, where my house is, I know this was a native settlement before it was a town. So before the
Yeah.
settlers were here, what was here, I don't know. Probably some native fought right here, and I don't even know.
No, I grew up in Ajax, Ontario, and I mean, way, way, way back in the day, it was all farmland. It was all farmland. That's all it was.
Mm.
All it was out here.
But me, I know that along all the St. River, the St. Maurice Valley where I live, it used to be all native settlement.
Hmm.
But when when they decided to get them all in reservations, well, everything came available for the white man.
Yeah.
And yes, and it's normal to have like mixed feelings about mediums because you have so much charlatans out
Oh, there's a
there
lot of fakers out
that
there.
that the real medium will never ask for money, first of all, and it will take any kind of donation that you will give him or her.
Yeah.
That's how they work. So if you see a guy and say, "Oh, I am a medium," and he goes around in a Ferrari because, well, I charge $500 an hour for a consultation, he's a scammer
Yeah.
because real mediums really rarely talk about it. They will talk about it with certain people. Sometimes their name get out there and they help sometimes law enforcement, and then they get known,
Mm.
but they will never ask for money for anything.
No, that's the way it should be.
And it's the way it is because you cannot use your gift for profit. Period.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Okay, Catherine, thank you for being here. Have
Good
a good night.
night. No, when I do peace, I have balloons. There you go.
What's that?
Well,
Oh,
I'm
you're going
about
to
to
your
go.
mom's tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow it's Christmas Eve, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a big day for lots of people tomorrow.
Yeah, went to my sister's Thursday. Me and mom did. Scarfed down a bunch of turkey and stuffing and carrots and came home and I think I had a little bit more turkey that night. And I had a nap today. I woke up and went out to the kitchen. The first thing I made a turkey and stuffing sandwich.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
so, oh my God, it was good. Now I want more when I'm done this live. I love turkey. I absolutely love it. But
Oh,
she all,
me.
like normally, even before I moved in here, her and the man who lived here, who recently passed away, um, they do fish and chips every Friday night.
Oh,
So I just remembered I've got two nice sized pieces of fish waiting out there for me too. So maybe I'll have to eat them first. Maybe I'll have some turkey before I go to bed. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, and that's true. As the that so many medium give like description.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and I started believing in mediums when two different mediums from two different provinces told me the same thing
Mm-hmm.
about myself.
What you doing? Want
And
to say
when they
hi?
told me that, I said,
Want to come up here?
okay,
Do you want to come up here?
that's
Want to
weird.
come up here?
And
Come
yeah, that's weird. It's concerning my past life
here. Come here. Come here.
that my calling
Come
for the
here.
army was from a past life that I was a soldier and I passed away on the battlefield. And it was way before gunpowder was used. I'm talking about swords and axes and yeah. So I died. I passed away on the battlefield, and my spirit guide is one of my lieutenants that died on the battlefield as well. But he promised
Mm.
to protect me, and he couldn't protect me, so he's protecting me in this life. And two different mediums that I didn't even knew they were mediums told me that.
Mm.
And when
Oh
two
wow.
different people that doesn't even know each other in two different provinces tell you this, well, ew, it's eerie.
Yeah.
But yes, so many mediums will just ask you questions and with vague descriptions will give you bullshit. So yeah.
Yeah, that's just it, Julie. Yep. Everybody believes differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, folks, it's been exactly 3 hours and 25 minutes that I
Three
have been
hours.
live.
Oh my
Yeah. It's 1 o'clock
God.
in the morning. It's one
Yeah,
o'clock in the
1 o'clock, and
morning.
I'll go to bed because I have two little monsters that will get up at it's about 6:30 tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna, I'll wake up when I wake up tomorrow.
and my dog is already heating my space in the bed.
My little guy, he's just playing with his toy. I was trying to get him to come up here before I ended the
Oh,
live, but he's wise to my tricks. He knows. He knows.
yeah,
Because he knows
he's
if he hears me talking and he can't hear anything, he knows if I go to pick him up, he's like, I'll
he's
sit him
camera
right here
shy.
and he's gonna look and he'll look this way. He's like, I'm wise to you, bro.
He's camera
So
shy.
yeah.
Well, Sam, thank you for having me, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I send you
Yes, same to
love,
you.
love from Quebec, big maple syrup heart right there.
Thanks for coming on, Jeff.
No problem. And to you guys out there in the chat, Merry Christmas to you all, and love one each other.
Peace. Oh, I didn't know. Are you taking yourself out or am I taking you out here?
Oh, but I don't know. I thought you were just getting the show out, or if you're staying on, well,
Oh no,
I'm.
I'm not gonna stay on. I just didn't know if you were staying up here or
Well, usually I stay a little bit after when the OS is getting out.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's been 3 hours and there's still 7 people here. I would like to thank everybody who is still here, everybody who was here. I would like to thank Jeff for coming on. It's been a pleasure. And Merry Christmas, Happy Ho Ho, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, we will see you next Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.